Hello and welcome to Deft and Dorky. We're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons and talk about overloading on sugar.
How much sugar's in an apple? There's 19 grams of sugar in an apple.
Don't you think the problem is less about, like, I can put away, like, 84 ounces of soda in an afternoon, no problem. Like, I cannot eat.
I can't do that. I couldn't put away 84 ounces of water in an afternoon. Unless I'm actively, like, sweating, I do not drink that much liquid. It doesn't have to be anything.
I drink probably...
Yeah, you drink a lot of water.
I drink like 350, 400 ounces of water a day.
Nah, wow. I couldn't do it. If I was doing stuff, maybe.
I drink a ton of water.
We got a buddy who, like...
This is 50 ounces, this cup, and I drink like 6 or 7 of them.
Oh my god.
That's a lot of water.
That's so much water. We have a friend who will go to the bar and he'll just order 5 beers and just down them. And like, it's not even about
in like
beer.
30 minutes.
In like 30 minutes. It's not even about it being beer. I couldn't order 5 bottles of water and down them in 30 minutes. Just like, whoop-pow, whoop-pow, whoop-pow. Just like water after water. It's just a lot of... How does he... I don't know how the stomach even handles that much carbonation. I love these. Couldn't drink 10 of them in a row.
A lot of practice.
A lot of practice. Yeah, a lot of practice.
He does have a lot of practice.
Yeah. He does have a lot of practice. Well, boys, are we done talking about tons of... Oh, wait. How much sugar's in a can of Coke? We need to look that up, too.
I bet it's more than 19 grams.
I know, but how many apples did I say?
I have a can of Coke, but it's Coke Zero, unfortunately. I can't. Zero.
But I mean, like, you know people that will actively drink way more of that stuff.
Oh, well, yeah, sure.
Like, it's more so, like...
39 grams of sugar in a 12-ounce Coca-Cola.
I think you're supposed to have, like, 40 in a day.
Yeah, so you could eat just, like, a few apples.
200-pound meal or whatever.
Well, I'm over 200 pounds, so I can have more.
Take your couple ounces.
Isn't it different, the type of sugar that you're ingesting, though? Like,
no, we discussed it's just... Yeah, that's all a sham.
I don't know if that's true.
Because there's fructose and there's sucrose, like the fruit sugars. I thought your body could digest better, or is it just because it's with the fiber that helps you digest it? I think it's just because it's
in the fruit. You remember the MSG scare? MSG is bad for you. All that stuff that happened.
Turns out that was really all racist.
Yep, that was all just about being racist towards people. MSG is totally fine. Got a box of it in the kitchen. Put it in all kinds of stuff. It's amazing. It makes everything taste great, dude. It's great. You can go. This isn't tasting quite good enough. Little sprinkle MSG. Ah, there you go. That got you. That got me up that next level of flavor right there. MSG, totally fine. It was all about being racist towards Asian people. Like everything, most medical stuff that like comes at, if they're running a news story like, turns out if you drink 3 glasses of vodka a day, it makes your blah 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 better. Any kind of bullcrap like that is like, they base that news story off one half-baked research study from like either the current year or a past year, or it's like, if you drink Gatorade, it's better than water. Oh wow. Oh, how big was the sample size? 10 people, sponsored by the Gatorade Corporation. And it's like, okay, well, how many electrolytes you really need? You're sitting behind your desk.
More electrolytes.
Yes, more. I drank this stuff called Element. I ordered to try. And it's like salty lime water, or you like pour it into your water. It's like salty raspberry, salty orange. At first you're like, I don't know about this, but then it gets you. But then I was drinking like 2 of those a day, and I was like, man, I'm probably drinking way too much salt. I'm gonna die from salt intake.
Die from salt intake? Who ever heard of that?
People,
I'm sure you can.
Americans.
You can die from anything if you have enough of it.
That was a joke.
Fruits have fructose, glucose, and a combination of the two called sucrose or table sugar. But the sugars in fruit are packed less densely than in a candy bar. Yeah,
that makes sense.
The difference is important for people with diabetes, a disorder. All right, never mind. This is like side research.
You're gonna be getting into it. Yeah, you're gonna be getting into the weeds here.
There is a slight difference, but it's more so about like what's around it and how it's packaged.
And the quantity of it you're having.
That fiber. Fiber's good
Yeah.
stuff.
Because I mean, like I've heard that like eating whatever fruit versus like drinking a juice is a different. I mean, like it's the same.
Well, like
Nutrients?
most apple juice is like just sugar.
You
That's
yeah,
the
I think in
problem
the
is.
end, it's what's packed around it.
yeah. All right. Anyway,
It's like if you just down a bunch of water, you're gonna immediately have to go pee. But if you down a bunch of water and you eat a steak dinner along with it, you don't have to pee so urgently.
Yeah.
Not the same kind of thing, but
We get the
whether
I get
the
what you're
water
going
sticks
for,
to you or flows through you.
depending on how
It's different, I suppose.
dehydrated you are. Except I don't think you can become sugar
I had an
dehydrated.
idea there, but I kind of lost it
Yeah.
when I was saying
I
it.
feel like I need to say none of this is medical advice.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's really watching? Let's see.
The MSG thing though is accurate. So
Yeah, MSG is fine. MSG is great. If anybody is out there and they're thinking, my food's just not up to snuff, go to an Asian market, buy a box of MSG. It's magic. Put it in everything you make.
or get some actual
There's no-
spices. and
There's no
herbs and
MSG
figure
at
it out
grocery
yourself.
stores around
You
here.
can put spices and herbs in it too, but just a little MSG on top, baby.
So that's what MSG stands for. Magic's so good.
Yeah, it just brings everything else up. You're like,
Dude.
this is good. A little bit of MSG.
To me-
it's slightly better.
MSG is the equivalent of McCormick's. Like it's just like you could take the time and figure this out yourself, or you could just buy the bottle
Just
and
sprinkle
ruin your
a little-
Selling
steak with
MSG
it.
like it's Coke. MSG
Right.
is Coke. It's food
Right.
cocaine.
or you sprinkle a little make shit good on it, and you're good.
Yeah, dude.
No way.
Yeah. Every night I hit a little bump of MSG right before I game.
I'm too snobbish for MSG.
Oh yeah.
It's not like a health thing. It's like I can make this whatever, like from the ground up.
Fortissimo or whatever, right?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
But MSG just adds a little bit of that je ne sais quoi. You know what I'm saying there, brother?
Get it out
Oh,
of
man, I
here.
didn't know we were gonna go French today.
yeah,
I bet you French people use
MSG definitely a big thing coming from France.
That's how they get those baguettes so good.
Yeah.
Yes, how they make those good baguettes.
Fun fact: it's their #1 export. It's not accurate. That's far from the truth.
All right.
All right. Anyway, let's all die.
All right,
Alright,
last time
I know.
MSG
you
poison.
guys continued venturing through the Feywild, came upon a sort of glass forest where you met some voices who were convinced to join your guys' cause by the entity within Saturn. You then made it to the Court of the Moon and snuck in successfully to find an avatar seemingly meditating on the throne of sorts. Jumped in there, a fight ensued. Some of you were pulling punches, others were not. We kind of dropped off in the middle of that. So I've got here that it is player's turn, and Vonick and Merton have spent one action but are hasted. So you just asked her if she was Selûne. She said yes. Basically, she has claimed that she is Selûne and Shar is within Saturn, and that's kind of where we are.
And we believe that because Vonick rolled a nat 20.
I don't remember why you believe that. I don't remember.
Yeah, he did an insight check and rolled like a 20 or something.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah. Can I be brought
Selûne is
to
like,
the board?
I don't even put MSG in my food. And then inside Saturn's head, you must put MSG in things.
God.
We have mixed feelings on MSG in this group.
Yeah, we've got some.
We agree that
I
it
launched
was
the wrong game. Trail spy unable to sync. No.
Did you update?
I don't know.
I
Oh
know.
yeah, you just got to stop and hit it again, and then it works.
Ah,
So yeah, players, it's you guys' turn. The block order is layer, players, hags, avatar, and it's currently player's turn. No one's done anything except for Vonic and Merton, who have used 1 action each, but they are both hasted from Jace, who is still concentrating on the spell.
Yes. Never you mind that.
I'm waiting for the adventure. Now I'm waiting on the GM. Because I launched the wrong game.
Bay Court
Fey Court. Genghis.
by Genghis.
I'm here now.
Vonic
Look at
is
me.
a giant werewolf.
I'm a giant werewolf. Shouldn't my necklace be glowing more or some crap like that? Jeez.
He
Sure.
would be giant. He would be gianter, but I can't get in range of him.
Wouldn't it be like is it like the sword from Lord of the Rings? The closer I get to orcs or whatever, it glows.
Well, actually, technically, you can. Yeah, you'd still be wearing your clothes, I guess, with this, and they would just get larger. So yeah, I mean, I don't think it's glowing, but you would know that it feels a little different in the Feywild.
Okay. Well,
I guess
Like, if you're talking about how it's a blessing of Selûne, it is a blessing of Selûne, but it's still the magic is produced by the people of the town.
all right. Well, I guess we're going to. I don't know what we're going to do. What were we choosing to do last time?
Well,
I think
last
we now
you were talking
believe-
to her, and you believe that she is Luna. That's where
I
we're
remember that. I remember we
That-
might turn around and go hold Saturn down and,
Exorcise
kick the devil out of him.
the
Yeah.
demons.
This Fey realm is clean.
what's my move? What's my move speed?
Exactly.
It's what is it with haste? Is it doubled or?
I think it's doubled with haste. Let me get there. Yoink.
Why don't I just ask her? Can
Target
you help
speed
us
is
get
doubled.
rid of her?
Yep, I agree with that. Out of character.
Just ask her.
It's doubled.
Yeah, it's
Can
doubled.
you help us exorcise the demons?
I don't like the way this is going. I'm just gonna touch my necklace and I'm gone. See ya. I'm gonna grab onto Saturn and we're both gone.
Then we'll have to hunt you down.
Are those hags down or are they just
They're
prone?
prone currently.
Okay. And the same thing with the shadow.
Yes.
Okay.
Internally, I'm going to ask the person in my head. Are you sure? Be honest with me.
You get. There's no response for a moment, and you hear. This is starting to turn. Be ready to run.
Are you sure?
I'm gonna run over here in a haste.
Oh man.
While he's doing that, I would be taken off before he gets on top of me if we're
I'm
going at the same time.
I'm charging over.
Okay, I'll give you the reaction to start running.
Yeah, I'm just gonna run.
So if you
Nice.
start to run, then Selûne is gonna say, "Stop him!"
Going to
I don't have my
double movement.
I don't have my maul raised. I'm just running over there.
As you get there, these two are gonna try to take attacks at you.
Okay.
And
Who's
they are
attacking?
both going to try. No, there's people out there. They're both going
Oh,
to
yeah.
try to grapple you with their reaction attacks. So, we'll do it.
Pew!
This one.
That's a cool mini though. I haven't seen that one.
There's the first one. Well, that's not gonna work. Most likely, athletics or acrobatics. I don't know if either of those is less than +2, but. Okay, and second one. Jeez. You're too fast for him. Oh no! You are grappled right
Wow.
there.
Bonus action. I'm going to go into my form of dread.
Okay.
So Luna, Shar, whoever you are, we're still a team. Take over, and I'll go into my form of dread.
Okay. That's
Finish
just
my move here now.
You get 10 hit points, but that only affects other people if you attack them, right? Or if you hit them with attacks.
Right.
Okay.
Right. Ooh, 8 plus 6.
Okay. Okay. So it's still player's turn.
I'm gonna look at Mouse, and I'll say, I guess that answers our question.
Yeah. Well.
And I'll step
maybe.
back, and I wasn't running like angrily. I was just running over there.
Just running full speed.
You're like looking at me going,
Maul wasn't raised. I just ran over there. I was gonna talk to you, but I'll finish my movement. I'm gonna end my turn right. I'll just stand between these two.
What does this do about those? Like,
And
do
I'm
we
going
know?
to.
About what?
Like, he's in the middle of 3 hags and a shadow now.
It's true.
I just don't know what that means now.
Well, we'll find out.
I'm going to hit one of the hags.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to hit this
I'm
one here.
gonna move to catch him.
All right.
I'm gonna use my move, which lets me move how far? 60?
Doubles your speed. Haste does.
Nice.
I'll see. I don't like being lied to, partner.
Harder.
There's a 21. Oh, I have
No,
I have
you
advantage. Is it too late to call reckless or
Yeah,
the other
it's-
thing, the
yeah, you
minus
gotta
5
call
thing?
before you roll.
I meant to say it, and I forgot to say it. There's a hit for
Oops, that's not what I wanted to look at.
9 whole damage,
What'd
I
you roll to hit? Oh, okay, you're fine.
I'll do it. So I get 2 attacks and a bonus, right? Do I get 3 attacks and a bonus now because I'm hasted?
You already used one of your actions
All right.
from last session, so
So I just got my 2 attacks and
Yeah.
bonus. So there's number 2.
bonus if you crit or kill something, or if you frenzied rage.
Right. For 9 more. I am going to go into a rage. I should have said that before, but I'm going to go ahead and go into rage now.
Okay.
I said,
My,
I don't like being lied to, and then my rage meter turns on.
Okay.
that my shadow spawn should be gone. I know I lost it from losing concentration.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
Can I push him around even if I'm if they're on the ground?
Sure.
I want to push her away
To
in my
here?
swing. Sure.
Okay. It's like a golfing. All right, so that is Merton's turn. Would you do, Vonic? Oh, you moved out here to be the
Yeah.
tower over your friend. That was used your action, your second action to dash. Okay.
Yeah.
Mouse and Jace and Teztusmo.
You know what? I'm going to move over here and cast Dispel Magic on this guy because I really don't understand how Form of Dread works. It's not something I understand as a
Okay.
player. As a mouse wouldn't understand that. So
Alright.
So I'm going to cast Dispel Magic to see if that
On Saturn.
on Saturn.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, you cast it. Nothing happens.
Well, shit. I tried. And that's my turn.
Okay. Jason Teztusmo.
Go for it, Tez. You can go.
Alright then. I'm gonna shoot one of the hags in. Or throw my javelin at one of the hags.
All right. Which one?
The one that's standing up.
Okay.
This one.
All right.
It's just a normal javelin. It's fine. Ooh.
Yeah, 23 hits.
This This is gonna be +2 extra. So 14. 14 damage on the first attack, and
Throw a spear across the area, and then it
second attack.
disappears after impact.
17 extra. Is it 17 hit?
Just hits. 17 extra, huh? That would definitely hit.
And you take 10 damage.
Okay.
And that'll be my turn.
I am going to 3, and I'm going to say, Soluna, we're real sorry, and hit her with a healing ward at level 1.
Okay.
He's trying to earn favor here.
For 9 points of damage, and I'll ask, do you want to give me a ride to my buddy? And hop on her back.
You're gonna try to hop on her?
If she seems okay with it.
She does not. She's looking at you
And I'll
like,
be
what are you
like-
doing?
Alright, never mind, and then I'll cast a firebolt at the hag that's standing up. I think
Okay.
I've got a line through it.
Yeah.
If not, I can take the extra.
Yeah, you would have a line, she would have a little cover where you are, so if you want to step over, she will not have cover.
So that's 20 feet of movement right there.
Okay.
And then I'll do a firebolt. Yoink. Oh! Natural 20, it almost wasn't, and then it rolled back to it. So double damage dice, right?
Yep.
That's 4d10. For a not so impressive 16. And then I will dance back around to here.
Alright.
Sorry, get in the square. And that is my turn.
Alright, that's all of their turns. That's all the players' turns. Hags.
Oh, my bad. Here is this, by the way. We are good.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh, swap.
So the hags start to look around. They look at Soluna, sort of realize that this fight is going differently than they had anticipated. Soluna sort of gives them a stern look and says, "This is your chance to leave now." And they all look at each other and go become invisible, and you no longer hear them. So we're going to get rid of them. Okay, hags are gone. Alright, Salunas comes to... She just walks over here. She says, "Do you care for the one who is inhabited by Shar?" To anyone who's listening.
Yes, I would rather him not die.
Yes, of course we do.
Bring him here. So she steps over there. She says, "Bring him in here," and she starts like, looks like she's starting to concentrate on something.
I guess. Well, is it our turn or his turn?
It is
Her turn.
end of her turn. So these are going to start moving. These guards that have moved in. She yells at them, "Come in and prepare." So they're going to start moving in. This one's going to take the full 60 feet. Man, this is like...
Doesn't this one have Saturn grappled though?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll pick them both up.
There. Full 60.
Do a non-lethal fireball next time. That just sounds stupid.
A concussion grenade.
Yeah. Stun grenade.
Fireball
Actually,
change the damage type to force, and it would be a concussive grenade.
Set your blasters to stun.
Change a fireball to the damage type of force, and that'd be kind of same concept, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Full
Yeah.
step is a bonus action. Where did the other one go? Durr. So he was in that square. So just gonna step to there. Okay. And this one is gonna start dragging.
I will resist that.
Okay. It is noted, but as far as rules go, she can move half her speed. Which is 30 with the using her action to dash.
Dang, she moved fast.
She has a 60 move speed?
No, she used her action to dash, so...
Oh,
half-
Oh, I thought he said it without.
No.
Yeah.
No. With the action to dash.
So she moved 60 feet, basically, but she moved 30.
She starts dragging Saturn, and Saturn's like, you see Saturn, the aura is there, is flailing, trying to get out, almost looking like it's going to injure him if he continues to struggle that hard. All right, player's turn. So we'll say Saturn, you can go first.
I'm gonna fire my first Eldritch Blast at Vonic.
Okay.
Damn, that turned quick. Straight
Bad
for his
choice,
best
boy.
bud.
Yeah.
Just straight for his best bud.
I know, jeez.
19 hit.
Yeah, that hits me.
Go ahead and make that Wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
12 damage. And that's a fail. You're frightened of me. You can't get close.
You are afraid of Saturn.
And now I'm gonna turn the second one and blast this girl on me and try to get her off.
Okay, disadvantage.
$17.
17 does not hit.
Oof.
So
17 doesn't hit?
Yeah, I got
Not-
some,
not
some
the-
Wow.
the allowed one.
armor.
Dang. Have we killed one of these things?
Yep. All she did was try to run from you.
I'll just, if I can try to get it away from her, I'll try, but...
You already used your you used your action to.
Can I use my movement to try and pull back the other way?
Um.
I'm not restrained.
Right, but your speed is 0 because you are grappled.
Because you were the one that's grappled. Yeah.
All right, my turn there.
Okay, rest of you guys can go.
Okay, I see him. I see him struggling. I'm throwing my.
I will
javelin.
put my hand up and say, I got this. I'm going to run over here. As I see a javelin getting ready to get thrown.
Okay.
Hang on, I got this. I run over there using the flat of my maul. Non-lethally. I look at Saturn and I say, sorry, Saturn. We got to help you. And I will non-lethally beat the
Bonk
snot
him.
out of him.
Okay.
You're going to rehab.
So this is minus
Sorry,
5
Dad.
plus minus 5
Intervention.
plus 10.
Oh, he's going for
Uh,
the big money. All right.
I'm going into. Oh, I won't do this. I won't do that. I'll say frenzy, but I won't do the. I don't know. Should I do the frenzy?
Yeah.
I'm going into a frenzy. I'm losing my mind.
Yeah.
I'm mad. So
Okay.
I'm gonna frenzy, and I'm gonna give you swing number 1.
Yeah.
So plus the 20,
Yeah.
and this is plus 17. So 22 damage.
Sheesh.
So I'm really sorry about this. Swing number 2.
Whoa! Breaks all his teeth.
Oh no,
Sorry.
9.
Miss.
I'm not sorry about this one. Bonus swing. Oh man.
10.
I'm done. That's all I got.
Okay. Well,
Thought that was gonna go a little differently.
Non-lethally.
I was gonna roll like garbage.
I should have taken my my opportunity attack when he got pulled away from me.
You can't take opportunity attacks if it's not his movement.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's no fun.
Alright. I'm gonna non-lethally throw my javelins at him.
Non-lethally from.
Speaking of
40 feet away.
weird rules things, I was telling Joe how excited I am for the new rule books because I get to find all new exploits.
Oh boy!
I heard
I,
that they are making it. This may not be true. They're making it to where you can 20s or crits. You know,
Yeah, I read
across
all
all things, but they're taking it to where
13
monsters can't.
Points damage.
Neither can
Yeah.
spells.
And then this is a
spells and
second attack.
monsters
Lame.
can't crit.
Lame.
We'll see how it is.
We talked about that. I think that's one of the things that's not going to make it.
But they
Yeah.
also said that the spell was the spell book
13.
art hasn't came out yet, so they might still
13,
have
that is my armor class.
Oh,
Jeez, you hit him with a 2.
Alright. Oh my god. So 10 points of damage.
That's enough. I'm down.
This was non-lethal, by the way.
Okay.
You called it.
Let's see. Fails.
Describe to me how you non-lethally throw a javelin.
Very
Hit
carefully.
his knee.
Got him. Yeah, I got him in the leg.
How do you,
In the
how do
knee.
you
Have
know?
you seen
Did I have any cover from the person standing in front of me while this javelin's coming over her head to hit me?
You know what? I think you would. Actually, I'm gonna give you.
Well,
a
that
plus-
last one wouldn't hit.
We don't ever do cover with people in front anyway. You can't just make it now.
Well, but look.
If you make it
never
now, you got to
had
make it
that.
all the time.
Well,
Yeah.
he's actually got cover from the tree that's in front of him, not just the person, right?
Oh, David could
There
step
is a
over
tree
5
there.
feet.
Well, it's too
Yeah,
late
I'll
now.
just say that David stepped over. It's fine.
Okay. I'm trying to look up something rule real quick.
This
Is
is like
your-
Crocodile Dundee, you know? Like when he like throws the knife, but he like flips it so it hits the guy in the back of the head.
Yeah, he uses the other side of the javelin.
Yeah, you use the whole side of the javelin. Just, I bet if you hit someone in
One
the head
edge.
with like a quarter-size metal pole, like bonk right in the head, that'd kill you too.
I never really understood how everything could be
Swings-
non-lethally done, like a fireball.
He swings it like a baseball bat, you know what I mean? So it just
Yeah.
kind of like whoosh, 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 clunk.
Clunk. Yeah,
Trying to
I'm
decide.
imagining a guy with a sledgehammer standing over me, like, "I'm not trying to hurt you."
It almost seems like non-lethal stuff should be like a disadvantage attack.
Yeah.
Trying to like,
You're being very careful.
it's easy
yeah.
to kill, but it's not so easy to like maim
Yeah.
without side effects.
Name.
It's easy to kill.
I tell you what, boy, you know how hard it is to not kill someone with this maul? Man,
I use the other end too.
really got to hit him in the least lethal spot.
That's why I couldn't hit him. I was on the wrong side.
I'm trying
It
to
was
find a
too
ruling
small.
on if your form of dread goes away if you're unconscious, but I don't see anywhere where it says. I'm assuming it does.
Most effects end the
Yeah,
minute
most,
you're unconscious.
most shape change effects, when you go down, they go away.
Except for druids.
Don't druids go away once you go actually?
No, if you're a bear and you go to
Yeah.
0, you go back to human.
That's what I said. Your shape change ends.
Well, yeah,
Yep.
but
Well,
yeah.
technically,
yeah.
a druid could be like unconscious from like a sleep spell, in theory, and not get shifted. But yeah, if you go
But
to
we're
sleep-
talking
That's not
about
what hap- not what
we're talking
happened.
about knockdown, 0 hit points. I think
Right.
all
I
you
think
need
he-
to
yeah,
do is
Effects
go
you
back
have on
to your-
yourself dissipate.
I think
doesn't
in,
keep
in
his,
this, since it doesn't say specific, it doesn't say in this and for this particular instance of this, since this is a Shar thing, his form of dread doesn't go away. He looks terrifying still.
Not quite
He
as
keeps his
terrifying.
black
as
But-
smoke
sleep.
machine on.
But I am going to make to where you get a saving throw at the beginning of your turn, Vonix, since he's unconscious. To try.
It only lasts one turn.
Well, it lasts until the
Until
end
the
of your
front.
next turn.
Yeah.
So, at the start of Vonix's turn, since you're unconscious, I'm going to give him another chance to save on it.
Oh, okay.
In
So
this
you want me to save on
instance.
it now?
Yeah, go ahead and try to save on it now.
Oh no, my wisdom is not very good.
Nope.
There we go. I'm just gonna stay right here.
Okay, he is currently not in your line of sight. So you can move
yeah.
forward towards those trees if you want to, but as soon as you turn the corner for those trees, he's going to see.
I'll go right there.
Dude, frightened is so weird, man.
Yeah.
I can't see him. I know where he's at. I'm just gonna inch along this tree.
Is
long
he
as
over
I
there
can't see
still?
him.
Oh god.
It's like a baby. It's like I can't see him. He doesn't exist.
Object permanence don't got none.
Yeah.
Okay.
Close your eyes. Gosh.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Just
So
close my eyes and run straight up to him.
going back into what we're doing here, since Saturn is unconscious, he is being dragged over here, 60 feet. Right there.
What you got to do is you got to Google these kind of things, because there's always someone who like has put more thought into it than what you can look up in 2 seconds.
Well, but they don't have the exact instance in which I'm doing this either.
Yeah, this is an Isaac thing.
No, okay.
I mean, he basically has an avatar or like a god inside of him, so I guess the rules would be a little different.
So he is dragged over there. All the while he is being dragged, he is seemingly unconscious, but his body is still twitching like it's trying to get away. And you still see that pale aura around him.
Would we see the pale aura if he's like covered in black smoke and stuff? I thought he had like a...
Yeah, it's
Okay.
kind of weird.
It kind of looks like in video games when you can see your teammates behind the wall. They got the little outline.
Yeah, exactly like that. So
Thanks.
he's gonna stand right here. So you see these Eladrin guards start to like form up.
Yeah, I'll help you. I'm just kidding. I don't know what you're doing.
I'm trying to find the last one. Where'd he go? Is there only 4? Okay. Oh, that's right, because she's... Okay. So, the Avatar says to you guys, if you care for him, you're going to have to hold him down. So, basically... you now have a turn where you can move into place. I will
If
say
I'm not
this.
feared anymore, then I'll
Yeah,
move up.
You are not feared anymore.
I want those.
I don't fit
I want
through
those
the door.
hags.
Saturn, make a death save for me.
Oh, is he dying?
Yeah, you knocked him out, and the
Wait,
Well,
non-lethally.
He's unconscious. He's not
Non-lethal.
lethally.
okay, so you don't have to make a death save yet because of the non-lethal, but he is still twitching, like I said, seemingly
So-
unconscious.
Since she wants help holding him down, at this point I'm going to cast as soon as Vonik gets close, I'm going to cast Enlarge on Vonik.
I probably don't
haven't
need to be
did
bigger
that.
to hold him down.
He
I've got a...
Sure.
So before you do anything, Saloon is going to be like barking out orders here. Says, as many of you, any of the stronger ones, hold him down. Anyone who is magically inclined, help assist the keeper. When she points to, not you, this guy here.
I'm too big.
And he's like got this book out and a staff, and she says any arcane knowledge you can pass through the focus will assist.
Okay, well.
And she looks over at you, Jace, and says, if you care for him, you'll have to keep him alive. This is going to hurt.
Easy peasy.
Easy lemon squeeze.
I want those hags. They can't have gone far. They were on the ground. So I'm gonna use one of my actions to perceive for the hags.
You
Still got haste,
you can.
right?
Yeah, you
Murray's
can.
like, I don't care what's going
But-
on. I want to find the hags.
You can go ahead and make a perception check. Not a trace. Like you don't even.
I'm
You look
doing
at
it
where their,
again.
you look at where their feet were, and there's not even anything there.
Can I second action perception? I want the hags.
You start looking around, and Saluna looks over at you and says, if you care for your friend, he's going to need your help.
I'll be there. I'm sniffing for the hags again.
Okay.
Ah! Dang it.
Not even a
I can't
footprint.
roll anything. I'll begrudgingly zip over here with my speed here.
Okay.
And I will just stick my maul on him.
It's like Thor's hammer. You
That's
just
try to
Thor's
not hurt
hammer.
him.
You're not moving.
With my hand attached.
And you see, she says, if he starts to get away, we will have to pin him down. And you see all the guards pull out these, like, long, metallic, silvery spears.
man
with
catchers.
very ornate-looking designs on them. Seem to be
Since
like
I still have a
ceremonial.
Since I still have a bonus action attack, can I use that to hold?
Oh yeah, you're frenzied. So yeah, you can.
Yep. That's why I want those dang those jerks.
I'll hold him
So
down as well.
I'm
I'll assist.
pinning him down.
Okay, so the way this is going to go, this is a ritual. So I'll give you the basic mechanics of it so you kind of understand what's going on. He's going to need to be held down. If you guys, which is a, hold on, I'll look it up so I make sure I'm saying the right thing. Bloop. So each round is going to have an athletics check to hold Saturn down. Now,
How
what is
long
inside of
is this
him?
ritual?
You're not sure.
Okay.
But if you fail to hold him down, like there's going to be it's a high DC for 3 of you. The 3 of you are going to have to try to combine. It's a combined athletics check to hold him down, and he is being while he is being essentially exercised and whatever is inside of him trying to fight back. It's a very high DC. If there's a caster that wants to assist, you can focus on the staff of the keeper and make an Arcana check, which is a decently high DC. If you pump a spell into it and succeed on the DC, then better things happen. Just a spell slot, any spell. Jace, if you want to use your turn, you can either save it to heal, because he is going to be getting wrecked here if you are not doing really well on these checks. Or you can use your turn to assist Mouse in an Arcana check, or you can do your own.
Does it matter what level spell slot, or is it just a spell slot?
Well, I'll tell you a little. The spell slot level does have a determining factor.
Okay.
What day of the week is it?
What?
Holly asked.
Yeah,
Just passing on the message.
Oh, you're in the Feywild, so it's timey-wimey.
Where's your calendar app?
I have it, but I'm keeping it neutral for a specific reason. Okay, so first
Time.
round, I need athletics checks from the 3 of you. I think that Merton
I get
and
advantage.
Vonic both have advantage because Raging and Werewolf.
Yep. 17.
I got a 19 and a nat 20.
And that 20 is
Yeah.
going to be helpful.
Right. I'm starting out pretty well.
So, what is that? The nat 20 equals out to 30 plus
30.
8 plus what was yours, Michael?
7. Do I get +2 on? No, just advantage. Okay, 17.
Okay, so 17 is 47 plus 8 is 53. Are you doing anything, Mouse?
I'm gonna pump a 3rd level spell
I'll
slot.
grab it. I got it.
3rd level. Okay.
Yeah, I'll use my 1 left. I'll pump that in there.
Well, okay. Let me tell you a little bit about what you're doing. Essentially, the better you do, the lower the DC is to hold Saturn down. So
Okay.
since you know what they rolled, you don't know the DC necessarily, but you know what they rolled. You can choose how hard you want to help.
Oh, so since I know you rolled a nat 20, I don't need to. Okay, I see what you're saying. I get it.
I don't
just use
know. You don't know for sure, but
Okay. Well, I see what you're kind of getting at. So, anyways, 1st level spell slot. We'll try this first. We'll do a 1st level spell slot and then an Arcana check, right?
yes. Jace, are you holding an action to heal, or are you helping him for this?
Do I
round?
get the sense that he's like hurt at this point, or is it like I gotta commit?
I would say
Right.
that you get the sense that he is going to take some damage and he is unconscious, which means
Okay.
bad things.
Like if I do like a level, I'll do like a level 1.
You can
healing
hold
word.
You can hold it, but you have to decide now whether you're going to try to hold a heal or help Mouse.
Like you're gonna be jump starting a car.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I'm
throw my
gonna-
first roll, and then
I'm
we'll
gonna
decide
do.
Okay.
and
I'm
then
gonna
if he
do.
wants
I'm
to
not
help, I
looking
can
because
roll
I don't.
under advantage.
I'm not looking at my screen because if he already rolled that, like, if he rolls well, then that determines.
Yeah.
Here's what I was thinking about doing. I'm gonna roll Arcana myself with Tides of Chaos.
Okay, and are you using a spell slot, or are you just going straight for the flat?
I'm just going straight for the flat.
Okay. So
There's that, and then this is a +5. Nat 20.
nat 20 for a total of
25. It's +5.
25. Okay. All right, and Saturn is currently unconscious.
Seems like there's a lot of math going on.
There's a
here.
lot of math. I had to make up these rules, so bear with me.
And he thought the best way to solve this math.
Is make it intense.
If it was
Does
intense,
Saturn
it'd be
being
camping.
unconscious affect it?
Well, Saturn
I guess
being unconscious
we can't
means
know
Saturn
that.
can't do anything this round.
Oh.
He already gave his body over to what's her face anyway.
Yeah, is that good or bad?
We'll
Yeah.
see. Okay, so you go to 25, and what was yours? 14?
14
Okay,
with a level 1 spell.
a level
slot.
1. Okay, so it's 2 plus 3. Okay, so that lowers it by 3, so it's down to... What was your... the strength total?
53. Athletics?
Yeah, it was 53?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay, so after all that math comes out,
Saturn's dead.
Saturn takes 9 points of force damage as the enchanter starts doing things. So that is a failed death save because you're already unconscious.
Jeez, okay.
And you guys look over and you start to see like Saturn's body shaking violently, and his flesh is just like ripping on down his arms. Bits of his face are like tearing open. And it looks very unpleasant. So that is round... I need to keep track of this. That is round 1. This will do. Okay. So Saturn has failed a death save. Next round, as he continues chanting, give me the strength checks first.
I'm out of my rage, right?
No, this is basically a pin is an attack.
Okay.
So
This, I saw it can keep it going.
yeah, you can keep it going.
All right. Here we go. Ah, perfect.
Can go 18.
So what's the total?
22 for me, so 40 between me and David.
And I got a 23.
40, so 63. Okay. What are Mouse and Jace doing?
I will use this time. I'll use a level 2 spell slot.
Okay, they rolled better this time than they did last time. Just so you know.
Yeah, but he still took like
That's true.
quite a bit
That's
of
true.
damage. So
Okay.
I'm basing it on how much he got hurt.
Okay.
But I'm looking at him like he got really hurt even after that. So I'm going to use a higher level spell slot to see if it'll help.
And I'm gonna heal.
So second level
So-
spell slot and an Arcana check.
Oh no.
16.
16.
Not very good, though.
Okay. I have a
That's
plus
not bad.
8. It's just
Yeah.
better.
Okay, so 16 is there. So it's 2. And you used a what level spell slot?
Second.
Second. So it's 2 plus 4. Okay. So after all that math, are you healing now, or are you waiting for? Or are you holding your heal for after the damage happens, essentially?
I will hold my heal for after the damage happens.
Okay, so through this round, you again see Saturn still like flinching about. He takes another 4, which is just another failed save. So he's 2 saves down. Now you held your heal, so you can pop that now.
Okay. Let me just, before I do that, let me read my empowered healing thing again. 1 to reroll. Okay, I don't want to do that. Dude, Kaka, Mimi. Yeah, let's just do this. Big 2! 7 points of healing.
So you're conscious, Saturn, 7 hit points. When you come to consciousness, you have never felt pain like this before. Everything in your body is screaming at you. And you can feel Seluna being pulled away. And in the back of your mind, you hear a small voice that sounds, you don't know it, but it's strangely familiar to you. For some reason, it sounds familiar is the only real word to use. And it says, "Hold on, Saturn. You have to hold on." But
Is
you
it my turn now?
Yeah, so it's your turn. Your options are you can, because your body is still not in your own control. If you want to try to take control of your body, you have to make a wisdom save.
I am.
And everything is just like this is so incredibly painful.
I am going to screaming out, but in my head, I'm going to say, "I know you're Shar. Take over!" And I'm going to form of dread again.
Okay. So you see
get,
this
more
form of dread.
heal. 9.
Which was already sort of there, just get like deeper. And now from the wounds that he had, some of them have been healed up by Jace, but the ones that were not are sort of oozing this black from this double form of dread.
As I do that, I'm going to let out an Eldritch Blast at Vonic and Merton.
You cannot, because you are not in control of your body, so all you can do is try to make a wisdom save to do that.
Okay,
currently,
wisdom save.
you're... Okay, go ahead.
Got advantage on this one. 21. Natural 20.
Okay, so you do take control. You can take actions as you normally would, or... hold on, you have some options here. Okay, so yeah, you can do what you want to do.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast at Merton and
Could
Bonnet.
he cast that since he's
Yeah,
completely
he's pinned.
pinned down?
Don't
He's
you
going to
need
have
your hands?
disadvantage. But he...
Couldn't
Is it
cast
not
stealth.
somatic? If it's somatic, he can't move his hands.
That's a good point. So, okay.
If it's verbal,
so here
he
are
can
your
probably get
options
away
now.
with it.
You can, because these are the things I had. So you can either, if you want to try to help Shar, you can do that.
Yeah, I'll try to do that.
So you do that then, which basically, essentially is going to increase the DC for them. Okay. Athletics checks first. As you guys see Saturn, eyes open, screaming, and struggling even harder now.
He could cast something that was just verbal, right?
Yeah, theoretically, yes.
4.
Everything I have is verbal somatic.
No. Well, then that sucks for you.
Where are my other athletics checks from Merton and Vonic?
4? We just rolled him. Do we do it again?
You want again?
Yeah, that was round...
We're on round 3 now.
That was round 2. So yeah, we're on round 3 now.
Can I, was he saying anything? Besides, well, he was shouting out
Not
loud, right? Not
20.
just in his head.
At 20 for me.
You were shouting that out loud, right, Saturn?
Yep.
Yes.
I mean, I know he's a caster, so I'm just gonna stick my hand over his mouth.
Okay.
With my pin, if I can do that.
Sure.
Vonic is determined. He's rolling nat 20s on this.
Yeah.
He's a helping
I rolled
friend.
another
26.
nat 20, so
Okay.
I'm nailing it. I'm holding him down so hard.
Oh man, you guys nailed it. Okay, so they rolled really well. Jace and Mouse.
I'm gonna help Mouse with this.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
I
just
give
gonna
Mouse the help
roll-
action.
I'm gonna just drop a level 1 spell slot into this and roll. We're trying to hear this.
You have advantage.
Oh, I get it.
Roll another one. Yeah, I'm giving you the help action.
Jeez.
That's
14.
poor rolling. But you use
I know,
one
it's
spell,
awful.
level 1 spell in there to lower the DC a bit. But you guys rolled, what, 60... So 67?
More than that, right?
Yeah.
30,
plus
20.
plus 4. I was just looking at the... Okay.
What was your total, Eric?
His total is 30.
I got a 30.
Yeah, so that's. I rolled
53,
20. What did I roll?
77.
Hold
Okay.
up.
77.
All right. Okay, so after all that math, you get... And you starting to realize that there is some damage is going to be taken no matter what. But you've gotten to the minimum twice now. Saturn, you take 3 points of force damage as you start to see some of those wounds that were there start to reopen after Jace had healed them. That is the end of round 3.
It was actually 80 because mine wasn't added right.
Oh, okay. So yeah, you got it. You got it good. Okay. Beginning of this round, Saturn, in your head, you hear this small voice again. You don't know it, but it's familiar. She says, "You have to let her go. It will be okay. Just hold on." And it's your turn. So if you want to try to take over or help in any way, you have to make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm going to just activate my last form of dread,
Okay.
so you can try to get some more hit points.
Okay. Make your wisdom save first. I should have had you do that last time.
Yikes! At advantage. 25.
Okay. So yeah, form of dread. Go ahead. And then you can use your action to either help your friends or help the person, the entity within you.
I'm helping the entity.
Okay. Athletics checks.
You can bite my hand.
Yeah, I will bite his hand.
Okay.
Not to do damage, but to like try to help with the pain.
Okay.
I'm raged. You can bite as much as you want.
I got a 21 that time.
21. Okay. Plus 15
Oh,
is
athletics again.
36 so far.
Oh,
Plus 20,
there we go.
26 more.
Nice.
So, what did we say it was? 20.
I got 20. Well, let me check. I already forgot the dice roll.
Sorry.
I got
36 plus 26.
So, 62.
62.
Okay.
my hand would be able to like cover his whole body. Just like
Just pinned down.
Okay.
And I was trying to think about that. Like, how are we doing this? Like, I'm holding his arm down. You have the rest of his body. David's got his foot.
Essentially,
got
yes.
mine.
It's not. It's and you guys have gotten like you guys are witnessing this. It's not really Saturn that is like hard to hold down. It is the combination of whatever's inside of him and the being that it being pulled out, and it trying
Me
to
and
hold
David
on.
just we're on top of your hand.
Yep, that's enough. It helps. Okay,
I'm just sitting on him.
Jace
This
and
time-
Mouse.
I use a level 1 spell slot.
Okay.
And
I'll give you the help action again, Mouse.
okay, here we go. 1 and
But only if you start rolling better.
I got a 19 that time. It's a little better.
19. And you used a level 1.
Level 1, yeah.
3. Oh man, that was. Yeah, that was just enough to get minimum damage that time.
We're still holding on to minimum damage, guys.
Nice.
3 points of damage to you, Saturn. That's the end of round 4.
Good thing I used that level 1, please.
Got all these 10 hit points, so maybe we can do just under minimum damage.
You want to make him take a little more, and I won't use a spell slot.
Okay, next round 5. You hear the voice in this new voice in your head. Saturn, it's okay. I'll be with you. Just, you have to let her go. And then it's your turn to make a wisdom save if you want to try to do something.
At this point, I'm.
And it's still just immense pain. And Shar has not said anything to you.
Some god, that is.
You hear her. She's not talking to you, though. She's just like screaming about never going back or not being trapped, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I'll do a wisdom save.
Okay. Go ahead.
17.
17 does not succeed. So you just feel you can't control your body in this round at all. Athletics checks. That's
That
not
one.
great.
That was insight. Are you a
Insight. You have more than +5 for athletics, right?
No, I have +5 for athletics. I'm not.
Okay.
+5? Ooh, another 19. That's 3 19s in a row. 26.
That's 26 plus 6.
Don't worry, I got
32.
him. I got him.
32 plus. Oh,
I got 18. 18.
32 plus 18. That
50.
is 40, 50. Yep. Mouse and Jace.
I'm gonna use a level 3 spell slot this time.
Dang.
Okay.
I will help you again. I'll give you the help action.
I'm just gonna roll 2d20 and then we'll add 8.
Okay.
Figure out.
Hey,
There we go.
16 plus 8, 24.
24.
24.
Plus a level 3 spell slot.
Level 3, right? 6,
Yep.
8. So that makes that 8. Okay. Okay. Those it does help, but unfortunately those not so great athletics rolls means you're up in the second tier of damage. So 7 points of force damage to you, Saturn. And that is the end of round 5. Top of round 6. You just hear, it's gonna be okay, Saturn.
I'll wisdom save.
Okay.
$23.
23. Okay.
23.
All right. Yeah, 23 is enough. So you can choose what you're doing, who you're helping.
I am going to just shout out, "Don't take her from me!" And I'll help her.
Okay. Athletics checks.
There we go. 22.
Mine was 23.
Mine's 27.
So 23, 27 is 50, right? And plus 22 is 72? Jeez. Okay.
Not using a spell slot this time.
Okay, go ahead.
Helping you again, Mouse.
Alright, I don't know why I keep making new dice.
Hey.
26.
Alright, 26. Okay, with that you manage minimum damage. So 3 points of force damage to Saturn.
Let me ask you this: if I did it myself, would you add our 2 Arcana checks together?
You don't know.
Okay,
You're not sure how that works. Okay, so you guys see this sort of pale aura become more sort of cohesive as this, what looks to be similar to Saturn's face when he does that form of dread, come through his face, and is then above, like it's almost completely out of his body, and then ripped out of his body. Saturn, you will take, as that happens, 16 points of force damage.
Gotcha.
And you see Saturn fall back to the ground as this entity is seemingly held.
I attack it.
Huh?
Are we holding that? Or is it like floating above?
The keeper is focusing on it, and it's not corporeal. And the
still
keeper.
attack it.
Okay, go for it. You swing out, and it just passes through.
Three swings.
Okay.
Actually, am I still hasted?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't lost concentration.
4 swings.
Well, how long is haste?
guess-
How long is haste?
Yeah, let me look at that.
Because if it's a minute, then
Haste.
it's gone.
1 minute, yes.
Okay, yeah,
It's
it's gone.
been more than 6 rounds.
3 swings.
Actually, one of
How
those.
long do you stay big, Vonic? Did you shrink?
1 minute.
Oh, okay. We'll do.
You would have
I
shrunk
could
a
just
long time ago.
Yeah, we'll do
It's
another.
only been a few rounds.
Yeah, we'll
This
do.
whole
it's
fight
been-
probably
that
hasn't-
was 6 rounds.
Yeah, I'm
So-
still
Yeah,
fine.
but you were big before we got to this point.
No, I was big right when the fight started, so
Yeah, it's
I
probably
might
It's
be
like,
going
and there's
down.
like
But I
three-
could
like
just
4 or 5
I could
rounds.
just do it
Yeah.
again as a bonus action
That's
because
true.
I can do it 3 times a day.
Okay.
And even if I didn't do it, my strength is still the same. I just wouldn't have advantage.
Uh,
Around
I
a
think
6
you would-
seconds, so
I
there's
think you would have
10.
advantage. Maybe. I don't remember if the wolf gives you that or not. What was that?
Around a 6 seconds, so there's 10 rounds in a minute.
10 rounds
Yes.
in a minute, yeah.
Okay.
So it would have been probably just about to run out. Should have kept track of that,
Yeah,
but we
okay.
didn't.
I can re-up it if I need to.
Although you did do that like maybe 2 rounds in, so yeah, you may still have had that.
I think
I'll
haste
say you
is
still. I'll say
probably-
you have haste for one more.
Yeah, barely still.
One
I'm
more
using
round.
I'm using it to swing at this thing 4 times.
Okay.
Oh, we're fighting this thing?
You
now?
can go as you swing at it. You just whiff on it 4 times in a row. There's nothing to connect with.
Oh,
But as it comes
Yeah.
out, the keeper like focuses and moves it back, and it sort of comes out. See if I can do that well. Comes out of Saturn's body and then moves back into this like rock thing, and
Say, what are you doing? We need to kill it. Just gonna
the
trap
keeper is not paying
someone else.
attention to you, and neither is Saluna at this moment.
I say it again.
Uh,
I'm like a little kid. Say it over and over again.
And then you keep talking, but no one's paying attention to you. The Saluna turns towards the thing, and then you see her just sort of collapse down to a knee. And the keeper is finally able to relax, and he sort of, you can see him start to take deep breaths. This Eladrin will walk up to you and say, "You can't kill her. You can only contain her, and this is the way we do it." So, at the end of that round,
pat you on the head and gives you a Jolly Rancher.
Saturn is unconscious
Here's a lollipop.
on the ground.
I will
Death
cast.
save?
Yeah, well, we'll see at the end of.
I mean,
this
I was the
round.
first one to go, right?
That's true. Go ahead and make a death save.
You could, I would still have advantage even if I got small.
Saturn's dead.
No, your death
No.
saves reset whenever you become conscious.
You came up. So.
They don't
In
stay?
Nope.
In
that's
my
only-
campaign,
that's
we
only
do the
Michael's
stay
campaign.
thing.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you're
But
fine.
normally no.
You just failed a
Kind of
death
lame, isn't it? Those dang rules.
He almost sounded disappointed that he wasn't dead.
Like, oh man, I'm not dead.
He is unconscious though. So, rest of you guys have the rest of the round to do what you're going to do.
Okay, I'm doing the medicine check.
Okay, go and make a medicine check.
Make sure he stays up. On medicine. It is. Alright. Don't worry, Saturn. I got you.
22. You see Tez2's like get down there and start applying pressure to the different wounds and things. Saturn is stabilized, but currently unconscious still.
While Testuzmo is doing that, I'm going to, like, out of the corner of his, like, periphery and behind this Eladrin, cast a level 1 healing word
Okay.
on Saturn.
Okay.
Trying to do it so that Testuzmo can't see it.
So Testuzo thinks he's amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
Saturn heal. You heal for 7 hit points.
Good job, Tsuzumo. You brought him
I'll
up.
step up and be like, Testuzmo, you are amazing.
Great.
So, Saturn, as your eyes open, you hear that same familiar voice in your head. It's gonna be okay, Saturn. We're going to be fine now.
Saturn looking around. Trying to use the normal arcane in my hand that I'm accustomed to.
Nothing
Nothing.
happens.
In my head, I will say, "Who are you?"
I gotta find it. Hold on.
I wasn't ready for that question.
Well, it's like in so many different places in my notes because this has happened in different times. Let's see. I'm Nosh. I know you probably don't remember me, but I've always been here. It's going to be okay now. And she's speaking to you in Quarry.
I'm just gonna lay there for a minute.
Okay.
Ooh, there's like a whole dungeon over
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, there is. I closed it off because I didn't want to use it.
I'll lay there, and with tears coming out of my eyes, I'll just kind of whisper, "You should have let me die. You should have let me die."
I say, well, we can do that, and I stab him in the throat. No, I'm just kidding.
Dang.
Just kidding. Jace can't help himself, and I'm sorry.
All right.
I will approach Saluna and apologize once more and just explain. Please forgive us. There was a huge misunderstanding. It seems that we were deceived. We thought you were Shar and our compatriot here was possessed by Saluna.
The avatar of Seluna is still sort of seemingly exhausted from the ritual. Turns to look at you. She says, "Understood." And then goes over to Saturn. "Are you okay?"
I'll just try to stand up, even though I'm like, just exhausted. I'll get up. And I won't say anything, I'll just turn and walk away.
She says, "Wait, please. We owe you a debt of gratitude. And a debt from our mistake."
When I was lost and I was all alone, she was the one who came. She might be Shar. She's the one who came. Not you. Not any of you. Saluna. A god. Pathetic. And I'll just walk away.
You hear in your head, "That's not entirely true, Saturn."
I won't say anything, but I'm listening.
I was with you. I was there the whole time. I couldn't leave you. It was Shah that kept me suppressed, but I couldn't leave you.
I don't even know who you are.
I am your quarry, not Shah. I'm not sure how much you remember, probably none of it, but it was Shah who encaptured me, and therefore you. I was so excited to meet you the first day the day you were born. But as I came through the plains to find you, I picked up a bit of a hitchhiker. She wouldn't let me go. And if I left, she wouldn't let you go. So I stayed. I stayed for you.
What am I to do now? I have no power. I have nothing. It was all ripped from me.
You have me. I know you don't think you know me, but you do. All the parts of Shar that kept you safe. All the parts of Shar that loved you. Those were all me. Shar only wanted to use you.
What are we to do now? I'm so lost now. Everything's just been shattered. I knew. I've known for a while that something was wrong. She wasn't Saluna. I feel like we all knew that. But I loved her anyway.
I know. Saluna walks up to you, however far away you've gotten. She puts her hand on your shoulder. I apologize. The Shar escaped from us and found you. And that's my fault. I underestimated her. But now she's gone. I would like to make it up to you somehow. If you would have it, I can grant you a similar power.
I'll nod.
You guys look over as Saluna places her hands onto Saturn's shoulders, and you sort of see some of that where it used to be blackish energy coming off of him. You see these bright greens and purple sort of smoky energy flow through him.
Now he's a druid.
That would be wild.
And now you feel as though you have some of that power back. She says it won't be the same as Shar, but it will help your friends. They seem to care about you.
I'm a little lost now, to be honest with you.
She says, I understand.
It's horrible. She might be Shar, but she still means a great deal to me. She was with me for my whole life, the only one. Is truly with me. I don't know who this is in my head. It feels oddly familiar, but foreign at the same time. I'm lost now. I don't know what to do.
Feel free to stay and get your bearings. If you wish. If there's anything else I can do, don't hesitate to ask.
I need time to think. Need time to think. And I will just kind of go away from everyone for a little while.
Seluna starts to walk back over here and says, "You've earned my favor. What you have done here today has helped a great deal. You're always welcome here."
I'll ask.
She says, I wasn't sure whose side you were all on. I had only had a report that a guard had been killed.
You know, if you'd pay
Sure.
attention, when we talked to you, we wouldn't have this problem.
Oh man.
She just looks down at you.
I was like, oh, you can see me, huh?
She looks down at you. She says,
I suggest, as she starts to talk, I suggest you stay away from him. And I look back where Saturn is. He's had enough of you and whatever else you are in his life. And I start walking off.
okay. She just watches him walk away, unfazed. She looks at the rest of you. You're still welcome here. And she looks over at you, Vonik. Are you from Lupinus?
Yes. No? No, I'm not from Lupinus. I've never heard of Lupinus. Make me small again. Make me small! I'm tired of being big. Whoa, you can add your stats in now? Was that there before?
I believe it was.
Anyways.
Yeah, you can. I always had that.
I wasn't sure since you were accompanied by those 3 hags.
No,
I don't know how many allies she had gained here in the Feywild.
No, I'll just turn back into a person. I can do that on my own. Morph.
Yep.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
She at this point, yeah, she looks you over and. Ah, so you're from Norden.
Oh, friends of Norden.
You're a long way from home. You must care for him a great deal.
Well, help people out if they, help good people out as much as you can.
I'll just look up and say, you have no idea. They touch each other's butts.
That's what it is, yeah.
She looks over at you. Very well. She says,
We just need a place to rest for a while to catch our breath after that.
This is the Feywild. I'm sure they're used to butt touching.
They're okay with it here.
She says, feel free to stay if you like, as long as you need.
I'll ask, Seluna, perhaps you can explain to us the gravity of what happened here. You say that you owe us, I can't remember. You are deeply, sincerely, immensely indebted to us beyond our wildest imagination.
She raises
I think those were your reward.
You.
But you said that this was a huge deal. Like, to what extent? Like, what did Shar represent here?
Shar represents chaos. She came years ago She's my sister, you see. And years ago, she came to the Feywild to try to ensue chaos and dethrone me. We fought her off and began to bind her to the Fey realm so she couldn't return to the Shadowfell. But we underestimated her and she got away. We didn't know where she had gone until a few days ago, when I got a report that a guard was killed. We didn't know any of your intentions or how strong you were, only that you'd killed a guard. So we set up a trap. But then you came here and were ineffective in setting off that trap.
Yeah, we're pretty sneaky. So
She gives you a half smile.
I'm gonna nudge Jace and say, "You're talking to an avatar of a god. She might know some information about planar stuff in your mother."
Yeah. I was gonna ask about that in a second. This whole Shar thing is.
She gives you a half smile and says, "Not as sneaky as you think."
Jace gives her one of those. And again, are you hurt? I can heal you. Sincere apologies again for the whooping that we were delivering.
I am fine.
But, what will happen to Shar? I mean, she's imprisoned?
She will remain here imprisoned.
And last question about her, what threat did she pose to the Feywild here?
She threatened to bring order to chaos, good to evil.
Okay.
Destroy everything.
Oh.
Well, I'm glad we were able to help out. I guess Mouse mentioned this. You're an avatar of a god. How familiar are you with other deities, particularly celestial in nature?
I know some of them.
You happen to know Aureen?
I believe I've met her before.
I think my family has been blessed by her. And I'm looking to connect with her.
She looks at you. I'm not sure what you're asking.
Is there a way for... Yeah, can I get her number?
Like, do you know her Twitter handle or something? Just so I can,
like, you put a good word in for me.
give her a call. Just be like, hey, there's
You know,
this guy.
like, metaphorically. I suppose
Sorry.
I've been granted a strange power, and I'd like to learn more about it. I'm not very good at controlling it, but a lot of it stems from her, and I'd like to communicate with her, reach out to her.
There's not a lot I can do for you there.
Well,
You just...
perhaps...
Have you tried focusing in a place of worship of hers?
No, I can seek out a temple, I suppose.
Right, focus.
I'm not...
She says, "Have you tried?"
I'm trying. What do you think I'm doing now? I'm Googling. You are my Google machine.
Oh, and David, next time he has questions on his homework. You tried focusing?
We tried. All
I
right.
can get this homework done. You tried focusing on it?
Last thing for you, from me, is interplanar travel. Weird long story, and I kind of give her the shtick about my mom. She's a Quasit. She's somewhere in the abyss. I'm trying to find a way to save her. Can you help us with that?
The abyss is not my domain.
Yeah. I was worried about that. That's alright. Well, thanks for letting us at least rest a little bit. And then I turn around and stomp off.
Okay.
I have a question. I'm gonna ask her this. Why don't you and your sister just talk it out?
She looks at you.
Like real
Would you-
adults.
Would you talk it out with someone who tried to kill you?
If they were my relative, then yes.
And then if they tried to kill you again?
If I were immortal, I would. I don't have a worry with death.
And if she tried to set fire to all the things you hold dear?
That's just a Wednesday at my house.
My brother did that every day.
I had to rebuild my house 5 times because he just kept showing up and burning it down. I said, stop doing that, Billy.
I appreciate your concern. But this has been handled.
I think the best place to do is find a quiet place where nothing is endangered, and then you two talk it out.
Perhaps in time we will. But I doubt she's in any mental space to talk to me right now.
It doesn't have to be right now.
Maybe she can cool off after 1,000 years. Maybe that'll change her tune. I'm gonna like go up for a fist bump and like say, hey, we're not really God people, so thanks for understanding. Like, I'm new to this whole having a deity kind of thing.
I was atheist before this.
She looks at you and for like an awkward pause, and then sticks her fist out like you're doing. Doesn't touch you, just sticks it out.
Bump it.
And then she just takes it back.
It's a Ortiz thing. Don't worry about it. Can we? I think we're pretty beaten up here. Do you mind if we stay for a couple days?
She looks at the Eladrin, see that they are made comfortable.
Also, reward.
No reward. The reward is us not dying.
Yep, I gotcha. We're good. Call it even. You saved our friend's life. We should be thanking you.
We killed one of their guards.
Yeah, and that was a huge. Yeah, sorry about it. We're really, really sorry about that.
She just watches you as you guys exit, her being sort of ushered out by the Eladrin guard.
Jace definitely does finger guns on the way out.
Are you doing anything specific, Saturn, or are you just sort of walking around?
I'll find a quiet place to sit, think.
Okay.
And as I'm sitting there, I'm going, hurting really bad, but I haven't eaten in a long time. I am very hungry now.
I'm out there also. I'm keeping my distance from Saturn, but I'm keeping an eye on him.
Okay.
I'll start talking to this person.
Okay.
What'd you say your name was again?
Nosh.
Nosh. It's nice to meet you, I guess.
Yes, I'm very glad for you to meet me. Oh, it feels nice to breathe again.
Who are you?
I'm your quarry.
Who are you in your life?
I was very young when I left. When we are young, we are often matched with the Kalishtar so that we can share in their experiences in the material plane. But normally it's only during their dreams. But when it was time for me to go, if I left you, the bond would have been broken because of Shar. So I could choose to stay or leave and never see you again. And you were my Kalish star, so I chose to stay.
Go to sleep. Will I be able to see you?
Yes. It will work very similarly to the way that it worked with Shar, but I won't be suppressed.
I'm gonna try and get some sleep. I'll see you and we'll talk there, if that's okay.
Of course.
I would like to meet you.
Of course.
And I'll try to lay down.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to try to go to sleep, you certainly can.
I'm just absolutely wiped anyway, so I'm just...
When you dream, you see a figure very similar to what you used to see. But where Shar was maybe like an older person, you see someone who is closer to your age. And she says to you that this isn't... She appears to you like this because she thinks you'll like it, but Corey don't actually look like this.
I'd rather meet your true form.
She
That's
says,
okay.
Are you sure? It's been a bit of a day for you.
Yeah, I think I fought so long to finally get to see what I thought was Seluna, but sure. And maybe as a constellation prize, I can at least see your true form.
Make a persuasion check.
Person.
11. She says to you, I will show you in time, but I think it may be a bit much right now.
I'll walk over to her and reach out my hand. I know you know this, but I'm Saturn. Nice to meet you.
Very happy to meet you, Saturn.
And when we shake hands, I'll probably look back and think, this is right. This is who it was supposed to be all along. And I'll hold her hand for a second and then look at her and pull her in and give her a hug.
She returns your hug.
As I'm hugging her, I didn't know. If I would have known, I would have fought. I would have fought for you. I would have fought harder. I wouldn't have backed her. I'm sorry.
She just like whispers in your ear, I know. It's okay.
I'll just like kind of bawl for a little bit, and then we'll have like a conversation about everything, catching up.
Okay. Is there anything specific you want to ask her?
Right now, probably not. I'm just headspace-wise, Saturn's just kind of out of it, so he's just kind of small talk and trying not to be emotional.
Okay. All right. What are the rest of you doing?
Resting.
We're getting walked to the other kind of lodging they have for us.
Yeah.
Is that
it's
like
not like
He said to make it
Super
comfortable.
fancy,
He didn't
but
say
yeah.
he was going to give you budget.
Is that like priest person that helped us out with us?
No, she remained with Saluna.
Okay.
I'll say, you sure you want to stay here? We should probably ask Saturn if he wants to stay here.
That's fair.
So
You guys go over to Saturn.
as-
Saturn's
as we're-
passed out on the ground.
as we're walking, I will tell Jace, I've been thinking about your traveling to the abyss or whatever to try to find your mother. I think we may have a means of travel when we're ready at the tower.
Yeah, I feel like a training montage is in order before we do that, but
Also, when we're ready to leave, I can take us all back to the tower if we prefer to travel in the material plane and not here.
I think
I do
Let's
have
follow-
to. I do have to check back in with the village and take them their flowers and stuff.
That's
still.
that's why I referred to retraveling in the material plane back to there versus
Oh.
traveling all the way back to where we came from through the swamp and
Yeah, you're right. We can do that.
well, we can take a more direct
Leisurely
route
route.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah, now that we're not like trying to sneak in.
the question is how many days would it take us here versus in the material plane? I don't know.
I mean,
It
time
took a
is
long
wonky
time
here
to do
anyway.
material
Morning.
plane, right?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
like
sorry,
a
what was
week
the
in
question?
from.
It took
Is
a
it
long time.
for us to find the way back to Norden from here in this plane versus going back to the material plane and traveling from Brable, basically.
It would take. I mean, it would take close to the same amount of time. When the Aladrin get you settled, they do tell you that when you're ready to go, Saloon has offered to send you back.
Oh, cool.
Oh, well, there you go.
I think we follow Saturn's leave on our timeline here.
Well, we rest and wait for him to wake up then
Yeah.
for the night.
Do you guys think that he would have been toast if Shar got what she wanted?
I think we would have all been toast if we continued the same path.
Yeah.
It's wild. I hope that. Well, it's just scary to be duped like that, I guess.
Well, whenever everyone's ready to go, should probably take a day to at least rest. But after that, we should get out of here.
Yeah.
I'm hanging out with the animals.
Okay. If you guys want to sleep there, under Saluna's blessing, you will get a long rest after an 8-hour sleep.
Hey.
All right,
Nice.
that's good. I didn't have any spell slots left.
I was closed out too. Had one more third level in case someone died.
I went ahead and switched over my stuff.
Okay.
If that's all right.
Yep.
See, that's what I was wondering. What if we just killed Saturn, and then if Shar would have left his body, then resurrected him?
Would have had to do it in 60 seconds. Okay. New day. Are we in any kind of like civilization or anything like that?
Yeah, you're at the
Yeah.
court of the moon. You see, I mean, now that it's the next day, there are more guards than when you showed up. Take from that what you will, but it is more active now. And along,
like Rome,
around
are we
the
in, like-
outside, there are other creatures walking about. A few Firbolg, you see a few dryads, satyrs.
Fibst? T here?
What?
Fibst? Fibs?
Fribs?
Fribs, yeah,
Fribs
it's
is
here.
not here.
Ugh.
We're in like the middle of a city.
Yeah, is there any economy here?
No, there's not like places to buy things. The guard do have a place to get food if you want food. You see them eating it. It appears to be like a bit of a banquet table type area that they, if you ask them, they will show you to. With just whatever you want to eat. It's all different kinds of like fey things, mostly vegetable type based things, but anything you want to eat there, you can eat.
Cool. Saturn returned.
I'll probably wake up after everyone. But I'll head into the group. And I'll go over to Merton first. Merton?
Yeah.
I'm very sorry.
For what?
I lied to you. Not intentionally, but I did lie to you. And it put us all in a very bad position. And I know you've been skeptical the whole time, and you were right. I'm very sorry.
That wasn't you. It's just we forget all about it.
Thank you, Merton. And then I'll look over to Bonnick. Hey, big guy.
Hey.
I'll put a hand on him and cast Prestidigitation, just clean him up.
Oh, thanks.
I hope you know I wasn't trying to kill you. I just was trying to get you to not grab me. And there's a lot of hectic stuff going on. You know you're my best friend, and
You got it.
I'm really sorry.
We're good. Didn't even hurt that much.
Guys, I'll look to the rest of them. I put you guys in a position to die, and I'm sorry for that. It won't happen again.
Listen, we're good, man. Climbed a mountain just to kill random people that you didn't even know. The same thing.
Yeah, I would tell Saturn. If anything, we should apologize to you.
I won't go that far.
Yeah, I don't
I
know.
know
about
you
that.
wouldn't, but the
Say
fact is
Saturn.
that you had held up. The fact is you had somebody that mattered a lot to you, and without your consent, we kind of ripped that away from you. And I know that they weren't the greatest person, but I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm sorry that you. I'm sorry.
Put a hand on Jace's shoulder. That means a lot to me, Jace. Thank you. And it's not. I guess it's not all bad. I finally got to meet my real quarry.
Oh, cool.
So
Well, there we go. It all worked out in the end.
wish me luck on that.
You got another thing in your head?
This one seems to be a lot nicer. Not that Char was ever mean to me, but obviously didn't have the best intentions. Is Seluna near us?
Not currently, but you can find her.
Yeah, I'll go find her.
Okay.
Seluna.
She
Wow, that
looks
is
fine.
so weird to say to someone else. Can you show me how this works, this new power that you've given me? Can you teach me?
Of course. And she says it works seemingly very similarly to what you had with Shar. But the energy would be flowing more from the Fae than the Shadowfell.
I'm gonna try and do Form of Dread, Nothing happens. That's not usually how that works.
She looks, just smiles at you. You'll get used to it. It won't be the same, but it'll be effective.
Martin's not saying anything, but he's giving a very disapproving look as he looks and watches this.
You're not there.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
You're chilling with us.
There's probably something I'm doing that you're not happy about. So
He's Merton sneezing. He's like, something bad's going on.
I can smell it.
Do I need to? I'm assuming this is a pact. Is there anything I need to do for you?
You've already fulfilled your end.
Well, if you ever need me, I
She
guess I'm
sort of
just
bows to you.
a click away for you, but just let me know. And I'll bow back.
She's in there with the keeper. She says, "Good luck." Hold on. What's the name? One moment. Cornelius. She says, good luck to you, Saturn, Cornelius. And the keeper, it's a sort of funny look on his face, her face. Cornelius. Huh. Which you can, your passive perception and insight, you can tell that something has piqued his interest there, but he doesn't say anything. She doesn't say anything.
I'll look up. You know Tempest.
Tempest, that's right. You know Tempest, Cornelius.
He's the one who found me here when I was 8.
Huh. Interesting. Bit of a coincidence there.
He kind of adopted me.
Well, that fits.
Who is he? You know. Really who he is.
Only in his connection to the Feywild, he helped to return a satyr to his family here.
Last time I saw him, found out some really just terrible things about him. That doesn't sound like him to return someone.
Well, he did. At least that's what we have. That's the story. I believe he has his own patron here somewhere in the Feywild.
He's a warlock too, huh? I knew he was something, but I didn't know sure he was that.
Indeed.
He's involved with the slave trade in the material plane. I think he's one of the head leaders of it.
Sort of looks at you and somewhat confusedly. That doesn't seem right. Are you sure?
My friend Vonik overheard him making plans with someone at some point, and Vonik told me, and that's why we set out to get away from him.
I'll have to make an inquiry in the coming weeks.
I think it's about time. Maybe I find him again and have a nice long chat.
Perhaps.
Last time I saw him, I know I must have freaked him out. I confronted him, and it was the first time I really saw him use magic, and I was able to get away from him. I used a darkness spell and took off. So maybe he's
Interesting.
been looking for me. I don't know.
I'll have to check. Good luck.
Thank you. And so Luna, I'm very sorry. All the blame is on me for the one who killed your guard. The others, they were just trying to help me, and I had them killed someone that was innocent, and that's on me, not on them.
She looks down at you and she says, I blame Shar for that. I can't blame you. And if I blame Shar, I have to blame myself for letting her get away. Which is why I cannot apologize to you enough.
Thank you, Solomon.
She sort
As
of bows her head.
much guilt as I still have, that does help ease my mind at least a little. I'll take my leave now. Thank you. Bow and back out.
Okay.
No.
Alright. What do you folks want to do?
Guess we need to return to Norton so you can return some flowers.
Oh yeah,
Can I
you have to take
can I
these
gain-
flowers back.
Can I gain a proficiency in animal handling?
No. Not after a
Oh.
day in the Feywild. Alright, so you guys are gonna go ask Seluna to go to Norden, or are you just gonna go some other way? What are you doing? She did offer.
Well, if she can take us back there, then
No, she
yeah,
can
we'll
take
just
us
ask
back to
her.
Norton.
Yeah, I think that's the way to go. I don't know that we have anything left to accomplish here.
Alright. If you guys are going to her,
When we see her one more time. Sorry.
Okay.
When I see her, I will also mention. And if you don't mind, we ran into some red caps, and I'm assuming that they're going to be pretty upset with the werewolves. Is there any way you could smooth that over?
We'll look into it.
Oh
Do you
yeah,
have a more
They
detailed
thought we were-
account.
Well, we ran into a few, and Vonic here is a werewolf now, and
Ah, I understand.
they seem to be very territorial, and we didn't know.
I will.
and they attacked us, and we fought back.
It will be dealt with.
And I guess one more thing, us being in the Feywilds, a green dragon is no more.
Oh yeah,
Well, you've certainly been having an eventful time while you're here. I guess that's why those three came with you.
Yeah, they
Oh, the
seem to
hags.
want Shar's power.
Yes, well, they have been trying to groom Gidris to give them power as well.
well, don't have to worry about that anymore.
Indeed.
Vonic literally body slammed him.
Really?
Yeah, I grabbed him out of the air and body slammed a dragon.
Well, perhaps we didn't overestimate you after all.
Are you worried about those hags? I mean, they seem pretty interested in beating the out of you.
No.
Just, I mean,
The only reason they thought they had a chance is because of Shar.
Also, do you know Fribbs the Furlbog?
I don't know everyone in the Feywild. I'm not familiar with this person, no.
Alright.
Don't worry about it then.
Lame for a god.
Is Fribbs dead as well?
No, he's
Fribbs isn't
awesome.
dead.
He's our best
He
friend.
was just a really awesome person. Maybe send him a few trinkets.
Yes.
Ah. Well, I will certainly... She sort of cracks the first joking smile you've seen. I'll certainly make sure that this person who helped you try to kill me is taken care of.
Also, there's a dope walking in on the river
He
in the
didn't-
swamp. There.
He didn't help us try to kill you. He was just really nice.
She
and
chuckles a bit. I understand.
If you do see him, just say Sandy Copperpot sends her regards.
Sandy Copperpot.
Yeah.
Where is it you would like to go?
Back to Norden.
Right?
Very well. Because the recent favors you have done for me, is there any time dilation you would like?
Oh.
What?
Yeah, explain that.
Normally when one leaves the Feywild, there's a random chance for time dilation. But since it is me who is sending you, and this one time, I can control it for you. If you would prefer to have only a few seconds have lapsed for each day you've been here, I can do that.
Make it a normal amount of time it would take someone to come here, grab 2 flowers, and go back. So like a couple of hours. I don't want this to be like, wow, you were gone for a long time. What happened?
Vonic, I really think you should take advantage of this. We should just go like a couple seconds, so it seems like you were just really fast.
Oh yeah, we could do that. Make me look even better. Yes.
You're
But otherwise, I don't
Feywild.
want this to be like I was gone for a month and I showed back and I'm like, here's the flowers, and they're like, what happened to you? Oh, sorry, I tried to kill your god.
They send people
know.
in all the time, though, right? Like, they've got to have situations where someone comes back and it's like, oh, what year is it?
No, as you recall, they sent, with Vonic, they sent a little bag that would make it a day-to-day. But you guys have been here for like, I think 8 to 10 days. I'd have to go back and look.
Yeah, we've been here for a while.
So if you were to go back on your own, you would lose. They would be like, "You've been gone for like a week."
What happened?
So yeah, you can. She's offering to give you a modicum of control over that.
That might not be a bad idea because they might send someone in after you if they thought that we were dead.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, let's just.
My vote is for like a few seconds. I think it'd be
Seconds works. They won't send someone in if that seconds. I think that's cool.
I got both the flowers already, so yeah, that's fine. Just like we've only been here for a few seconds.
You're gonna be king of Norden once they realize Luna sent you back.
Seconds? Are you
They'll
sure?
never know. How about like 10 minutes? That seems fine. Like I got lucky. I walked in and they were right there.
Very well. You see her start to wave her hands around in the air. She says, do you want to go back to Norden or the portal outside of Norden?
The portal no, let's go right back into it.
Right in the middle of Norden? Just gonna pop in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep, just pop in. If this is about making me look like a boss, I come back and I'm like, yeah, what's up? Your god sent me back.
It's not like he doesn't have magical friends with him. It's explainable.
Okay. He waves her hands, and you guys pop. You're in Norden. Right in the center of town. A few people walking around
Easy
like,
peasy.
Where did you come from?
Oh, we were just
God.
yeah.
What'd you say?
God.
I don't really
God.
say that. I say God.
God sent us back here.
We're on a mission
he
from
is.
Gad.
We're on a mission from
Yeah.
Gad.
Who do I take?
You
I
went
take
with
these flowers back.
Savnia.
I
Savnia.
totally Savnia?
Yes.
I totally forgot this lady's name. It's been weeks. It's been 2 weeks, which is a long time.
It was the town elder Savnia.
Savnia.
Savnia. You lead me
Savnia.
astray, Ray.
Hey, I was pretty close.
That was
considering how
pretty
long it
close.
was.
I didn't remember at all. I had to go back to my notes, and you said Savnia, so I searched for SAV. I was like, there it is.
Okay, I was close.
All right, I'll go to her and take her the flowers back. And that person who was like, "Where'd you come from?" I'll be like, "Don't worry about it."
Okay.
I back him up and say,
Find
yeah.
Savnia. She says, "Oh, you've returned."
Yep.
Yes.
Here's your flowers.
She takes them from you. Perfect. Well, you've completed our ritual. Is there anything else you want from us?
No, it's been a wild time.
She says it may take you a while to get full control of the wolf, but you'll get there.
I think I got it. I think 100% I've got it. It's not a problem anymore. That Feywild thing, it was a wild ride in there.
All 10 minutes we were gone.
Anything eventful happen?
Oh, well,
Nope.
nope. I guess
Nope.
if no one want, yeah, nope. We went in. We got the flowers.
All right, well, we welcome you to our family and ask you to keep our secret.
Will do.
If we're walking away, I'm just gonna be like, on the sly, Vonik, you don't want to tell him that you like saved the entire like court of Saluna from potential overthrow?
Well, I mean, like, no one else seems to want to divulge the information, and I'm fine with them not knowing. I was kind of doing this more so that, like, it didn't turn out bad for anyone. Oh, wow, we sent you in, random guy who showed up, we gave you power, you went in and attacked God.
Can we all hear this?
Killed a member of the Feywild.
Yeah. We walked in, first thing we did is I killed one of the guards, and then...
I'll
Yeah,
just say
do you
this,
al-
like,
Do you also want to tell them that we're the reason it was in jeopardy?
yeah, we just didn't know. We could leave that part out. Also, Savmia's
You only
got,
tell
like,
the good parts.
I'm getting vibes from Savmia that, like, you know, I'll just say doggy style is in your future if you want it. I'm just saying, like, you could lean into that.
It's all good. We're just gonna
Oh,
go.
okay.
We're not gonna tell anyone.
Should we at least mention the red caps?
I don't think the Red Caps have anything to do with the werewolves. I think that's just a normal.
Not on this plane,
That
right?
was
on
a
this
terror.
plane.
I think that was a territory thing, right? That's the only reason
Yeah.
they were mad.
I'm just
'cause we
saying,
were
if they're
in their
sending
territory.
in new wolves to gather these flowers,
Oh,
and
yeah.
they run into red caps every single
But we-
time they start
But we
trying.
traveled several days from where we picked those flowers before we ran into the Red Caps area.
I realized that, but they seem to probably be very upset that werewolves were in their territory, so they might retaliate by coming to where they know they come from.
They don't know we came from there.
It seemed that they knew where the werewolves come from.
There's different werewolves, isn't there? They thought we were different ones.
Yeah. So
There are
I will
werewolves
say,
in
Vaughn, that
Feywild.
you, sort of figured out that at least there is a place called Lupinus in the Feywild where some werewolves are.
yeah. But they don't have anything to do with here, and no one will know that we were here or from here, and it'll all be fine. And if the werewolves have a fight with the mushroom people, it won't affect us at all.
I think Vonik's just afraid to talk to a girl dog, but alright.
She's like an old lady too, isn't she? Jeez.
Yeah, but like in dog years,
She's even older.
She's even older.
you don't know
You'd be
how
like
that
ancient.
works.
It'd be like your pet dog that's like 20, you can't stand up anymore, but you're like, he's still going strong, and he's like, kill me already.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I guess we can just stay here in the inn for a couple nights or whatever, and then go back.
All right, that is
Is that Jack
all
the
to
Cat? It is Jack the Cat.
you. If there's anything you'd like to do, you can feel free to do those things. If you're staying there for a couple of days, if you're gonna start to head
Sorry,
back,
Jack.
you can do that as well.
I'm gonna get a room by myself, and I will practice, try to learn these new abilities that I've been granted. And I will spend an hour casting Find Familiar.
Do you have incense? If you want to
Probably
ask
not.
around, like, you could probably get some in Norden
Yeah.
because they do have it.
Yeah, I will go around and get all the components I need.
Okay. They don't have a lot of stuff, but they do have incense, as Vonic knows.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Incense always seemed like a weird ingredient to me. I'm imagining like if wizards were in the modern age, they're going into a Hastings and like buying the stuff in the bag, and they're like, "Can't wait casting spells later, bro."
Gotta go to that store that used to be in the mall.
Yeah.
The crystal
I'm
orbs.
gonna
and
get-
the
Yeah,
incense
yeah.
and
Yeah.
the sand
I
sculpture
forgot what that
paintings.
was called. The one in Quail Springs. Is that what you're talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah, I don't know.
Earth something.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was called either.
I'm gonna
They had
get
hermit crabs.
how much instance can I buy?
Yeah, I need to do that too, actually.
Just chilling with the animals.
Yeah, I would say
He
that
finds
you
a place
would know.
to-
Because you
Hastings
talked
sold
to Vonic,
incense.
probably.
Hastings is gone.
They have like how much? So if you're gonna be there for 3 nights, if you talk, are you gonna like try to find Savmia and ask her about it? Because she's the only one who has it in town, really.
Yeah,
Okay.
I will have talked to Vonic and been like, get some incense.
Yeah, and I can take him over to what's her name, and I'm sure she can sell him a little bit of her sick incense.
How many nights are you guys gonna be there?
2. Let's say 2 nights. We're gonna be out after that.
Okay. She offers to help you make the incense you need there. Let's see, you need 10 gold pieces worth of that stuff, charcoal and herbs and stuff. So yeah, if you spend a whole day with her, she will offer to like essentially make it with you. So you don't have to pay for it, but you have to spend a day doing it.
Okay. I'll do that.
Okay.
Get those incense, and then that night I will go cast in my own room. Find familiar.
Okay, and then same thing for you, Mouse. If you want to ask around about it, and if you ask around long enough to find Savmia, she will also, if you spend a day with her, she will help you make incense, if that is what you want to do.
Yeah, I'll spend the day helping make my own incense.
Okay.
How long does it have to be until I can gain proficiency in animal handling?
That would be like a several weeks of downtime thing. Yeah, gaining proficiency takes weeks of downtime.
It's a lot.
How do you
It's a
gain
lot.
proficiency in animal handling?
Volunteer at the
Chilling with the
vet.
animals?
Volunteer at the
Animals.
vet. I go to the zoo. Can I volunteer? I really need to get my animal handling up.
Many incidental bites later.
Yeah. He runs out of the
Claw.
forest. He's like, "Come here, come here."
Just walks out with fingers all bandaged. I think I'm getting close.
I'm getting close, guys.
Crashes on his face. Almost got this.
I could teach him animal handling. I know how to animal handle. I'm proficient.
It'll still take weeks.
I'm also very good at it. I have advantage.
Ooh.
There's a feat called Skilled, which you can get proficiency in some things.
Yep.
Or you can just multi-class into like Ranger. I think that gets you some. I think that gets you some.
I don't know, sometimes the
get you,
proficiencies don't move over. You have to look and see which ones actually go. I don't think that skill proficiencies go. I could be wrong. I have to look again.
Multi-classing. Topic for a podcast.
If either of you guys want to talk about what you're summoning, you may. If not, that's fine too.
I am going to.
He was reading all the options.
No, I know what I'm going to cast. I'm going to summon a little sprite girl.
Okay.
Neat.
So I'll have to figure out the stats for that because now I gotta plan around it.
Is there a way to add that into my character sheet or anything?
Yeah.
Yes, it's under extras. Yep, extras, and then you just add it. There. You go to familiar, under extras, add. Manage extras, click familiar, and then find what you want.
You're doing the sprite.
Yep. Nice.
Bard, Ranger, Rogue, multi-class. You get to pick one skill from their list if you multi-class.
And I'm gonna summon an owl as my familiar.
Ooh, another owl, huh?
Another owl.
What's its name?
Yeah, what's your sprite's name and your owl's name?
Edwig.
We haven't given it. I haven't given it one yet. Okay. I'm not divulging that information at the current time.
All right. Fair enough. All right, so you guys walking back to what's it called? Back to
Akria or Brable?
Brable?
Brable.
Brable.
Isn't that where the tower is?
Yeah. Well, the Brable can be accessed from Takria or Brable. It is not
okay, so it doesn't matter
either.
Which one is close? Whichever one's closest, that's the one we'll go to.
That's
Probably
Brable,
I think.
If we can go back through that little portal to the Feywild, I can take us all back to Brable and us.
Yeah, instantly. Now we're gonna walk. We need a good hike.
We could go through a portal in 20 minutes and then be there.
We can walk through the
for
portal
8 days.
Yep.
Can we go back through the portal though?
Why can't we?
You went through it first, huh?
Didn't I have something? Didn't they give me something?
You just had to smell it. Like you only you could find it because of your smell or something.
Yep.
We all know where it is
sniff
now.
it out.
We wouldn't have been able to find it. Only you can because of your senses.
Okay, well then yeah, we can do that if you want.
All right. Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, sure. We'll
Okay.
just go that way.
Sure.
You guys
So we can
pop
all
into the portal.
we can all walk to Chicago or we can fly there.
However, before we go
into
into the portal, I have to warn everybody that leaving the Feywild could have effects on us.
You should have said that before we decided.
I said before we go through the portal. Well, it's only like 10 minutes from town.
Oh, yeah, that time dialect thing.
Not even time to us,
Time
but you can like
dialect.
lose. Can't you lose memory and all kinds of stuff?
We're gonna pop back out, and it's gonna be 8 days later, and I'm gonna be like, "We just wasted our time."
Well, I think you can.
So
Can't you lose your memory of time you're in there?
you can
Or that
lose your
kind of-
memory of the time you're in there, but if you're only in there for a few seconds, you would lose essentially a few seconds of memory. And for the time dilation to have an effect, you do have to. It only converts days to something. So if you're not in there for a full day,
We'll be in there for seconds.
yeah,
So.
it wouldn't make a difference.
Sounds foolproof.
All right. Yep. Sure.
Whenever I
do
come
that.
downstairs and meet everyone, little sprite's gonna be on my shoulder.
Are the sprites intelligent? Can they talk and stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll bite. Who's your friend?
This is Nosh.
Nosh,
Oh,
are you an
that's
evil
cool.
god that wants to murder everything?
She's not evil.
I'm
right?
really tired of the gods just ignoring me.
The sprite looks at you and looks at Saturn. I'm Nosh, I guess.
In my head, I'll go. At least now I can have someone I can see.
She says, I'm flattered that you named it after me. Thank you.
Wait, this is not the actual.
No,
Alright.
it's not my core. I like the name.
Okay. Cool.
Martin shakes his head. Kids.
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 Kids, these kids today and their sprites. Okay. All right. So you guys go into the portal. You can find it pretty easily since you've been there before and you have Vonic with you. Are
As
you
soon as we
using-
get in, I tell everybody to join hands because we have to join hands for this to work.
Kumbaya.
Yep, kumbaya. And then I
Enosh.
will use an action and send us back to Tastron's tower.
Okay. You guys arrive back in the tower without having to walk 8 days.
Very
Jason
nice.
vomits.
And while we're here, I will take Testuzmo and show him a empty room and say, "This is you're welcome to stay here. If you want."
Is there an empty box in there?
Whoa, 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 whoa,
I
whoa.
don't think you're
We
gonna have
have
to find your own
Strange
box.
request.
You have to
Oh
get
wow!
your
Thanks
own
for the
box,
room.
sir.
Is there an empty box in there?
Is there a big glass box in there that I could sit under a lamp?
Yeah.
I got a box. I got a box.
I say, I don't know about an empty box, but the privy's up on the other floor. Okay.
I bring the box that Atrix slept in, and that I may or may not have urinated in, and I give it to him.
He's like, this would be perfect for my warming lamp.
There you go.
Alright, I paint a target on it.
You paint a what on it?
A target.
Oh, okay. Oh, so you just wanted a wooden target.
Also,
It was a DM question, not really a...
In the room they showed you, it was just a clean room.
This is a clean room with a bed.
just because you're in the tower now doesn't mean that you're not like still internal status.
Well, I think he's earned his way here.
All right, well, you can
Alright.
take him on.
He
It's your
fought a-
responsibility.
He fought a god with us. Come on. If that don't say I earned it.
He's your
Oh,
account.
that does.
Alright, I pat Mouse on the shoulder and I say thank you.
Yep, you're welcome. All right, and then we'll meet with everybody and say, okay, we're back. What's next?
Well,
Uh,
flipping open a quest log here that Jace definitely keeps. We could go work for the government.
Nope.
They're up to no good. We might want to see what they're up to no good about.
I think we should we'll start looking into finding your mother, Jace.
Are we ready for the abyss? Like, is that something we're prepared to do?
I mean, I don't know exactly. It depends on how far down in the abyss we have to go, I guess.
I have
know what does Mo know what the abyss is?
Make a Arcana or History check. Your decision.
See, we can go as long as no one goes to the library.
I assume Mouse has learned some just from being in the studies at the whatever, some of like the basic knowledge of the abyss.
That's Martin's abyss.
Yeah, you guys. I mean, everyone except for Testuzmo would have some basic understanding of it, just because Jace has talked about it a little bit.
were we there for
you've
the-
heard of the abyss probably, but you don't really know much about it.
Were we there for the Tempest conversation?
Nope.
Okay.
Would Tesma know how, like, is it beyond his level? Or do you know that?
You've heard of the abyss, but you don't know anything about it. Oh, we lost someone.
Bye, Eric.
How's Eric? Interesting.
He's back.
my computer heard work for the government and crashed.
So, no matter what plane we go to, I can get us back pretty quickly as long as we are near each other. If it looks bad, we just look around and be like, "See ya."
That's true.
What are we gonna do? Walk around and shout, "Mom,
Sightsee.
Mom!"
Mom!
What are we gonna do? I assume the abyss is bigger than the park.
I can communicate.
One
with
apartment
my-
complex.
I
For
can
now,
communicate with her if I'm on the same plane as her.
Oh, what are you gonna do? You gonna get her out of there? Is she like a prisoner?
I mean, I would go to literal hell and back to do so.
So we could basically, put our foot in. You can say what you want to say, and then I can teleport us out.
The
Once
other
we
thing
get
is,
information.
Do we know what closets are?
I do.
I know you do. Do the rest of us know what a closet
We
is?
know. We all know a little bit about closets because the whole town got attacked by one, and we knew. Remember that
Well,
whole thing?
I thought I
I don't
explained
know
to
what closet
everybody
is.
like the shtick. Oh, that's right. All right, Testies. Well, let me catch you up, and I explained the whole shtick on what happened to my family,
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah.
and included in that is like my mom was turned into this creature, and I learned about it in the library, Merton. People of your
Oh,
age.
Are supposed to love libraries.
We don't need people my age. You don't need books. It's experience. Life experiences is what you need.
Yeah.
You learn something, you tell someone else. That's how it works. You don't need books.
Can't argue
You don't
with
just
that.
sit around and do nothing. Action's what you need.
Uh,
but what if you don't know how to make an action? You need to read a book to find out how to do that action.
You're like some sort of crazy mountain man. Don't you be defending this.
You're right.
I'd be super down to go to a temple in town. I am curious to know what the government is up to, because I don't trust that at all. And
You're
taking
willing
the
to
job.
go to the 9 hells and back to save your mom, but you're like, let's go help the government instead.
Well, I don't want to go in there and die. I don't think I very much helped my mom if I'm
Oh,
dead.
we've got a wizard that can yank us out of there if we need it.
All right, let's do it.
If your mom needs help, I say we go help your mom.
My dad also needs help, and I've got a lead on that. It's on the other side of the ocean.
Wait, that's not in the abyss. That's somewhere else.
Well,
See.
Why don't we
Not
do
the
that
ocean.
first?
Can you talk to
See,
your dad?
the
While we
Let's
have
see.
a few days, I will cast a counterspell into my ring of
Okay.
spell sword.
You can talk to your mom. Can you talk to your dad?
I don't know. I show my pendant, and it's like I have the ability to communicate with only my mom via this.
If your dad's not in hell, that seems like the easier task first.
I have
We don't know
no
where-
idea where my
We
dad
don't know where
is.
to go.
But I have
We
a
know-
lead.
We know where his mom is. His mom needs help. We go do it. We just fought a god. What else is going to stop us?
You know what? Hell yeah, I'm into that.
Merton's overconfident.
God.
We could have though.
The only thing that's going to bring Merton's confidence down is a library trip.
Before we go to hell, I really have to go to the library.
We're going to the abyss.
There's someone there at the library that could help us with our preparation for the abyss, but
What's there to prepare for?
I don't know. I don't know what's there. Just know it's a scary place.
They don't have any tentacles, does it? I hate that.
I'm sure the abyss is tentacle free. I'm sure.
No tentacle monsters there. You're
I
thinking
hate
of
water. We're not going
Astral
anywhere near any
Sea.
water, are we?
You got a water
It's a
phobia?
little abyss joke. Sorry.
Little abyss joke.
Don't worry, you can stop pressurized doors with your ring. It'll be fine.
You'd really, really hate those big Nautilus ships. They're just all tentacle. All right, so we're going to hell? Is that what we're doing? Sorry, the abyss.
Give it a shot. I'd like a day before we do it, though.
Yeah. Take as much time as we need.
I'm fine with that.
If we're in Takria, I seek out a temple to Arene.
Well, you're in the tower, but Mouse
Oh.
can take you to Takria.
Yep.
Does my room have a window?
I don't think there are any windows in the tower, are there?
Not the bedrooms wouldn't have windows, no.
Okay.
Okay.
But there's a front door that goes out into the forest, where there's a lake.
Alright. Now I'm gonna go out there and chill with the animals.
Alright, is the plan we're going to try this journey into the abyss?
Yeah, that would go work for the government.
If you're ready to go find your mother, I'm ready to back you up on it.
I think at the very least we could, if the table works as I think it does, we can get there, kind of try to communicate, and we can leave if it looks too scary.
Alright.
But we do need another day. I need for the necklace to recharge, so we can't go right now.
Well, I've got something to do in that day anyway, so that works.
All right. What you doing?
Mouse, can I get to Takria? Do I
Yeah.
know if there's a temple there?
You haven't looked before.
Okay.
Bigger than
Anybody else
Brable,
need
isn't
to?
it?
Anybody else need to go to town? If I'm or out of the tower for any reason? Now's the
Are we
time.
leaving from here to go to hell?
Yeah, we're gonna leave from the.
Yes.
Basically, I tell you
Abyss.
the table and that's what the table in the
Very different
workshop
place.
is where I think we can teleport there from.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Then I'll just stay here.
Okay, so just
Takria is the capital, right?
No, actually, Graylin is the.
Oh, that's
capital,
Right.
But Takria is like the sort of knowledge capital.
Okay.
as we get back in town, I put my purple robes back on before we go through the into the Aegis.
Okay.
Right, and so Jace is the only one leaving, and we're going to Takria, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
At least I'm
Go ahead.
going.
We'll head to Takria, and I'm gonna go see about getting. While we're in town, I'm gonna go find a herbalist or somewhere to buy incense. I want to get some backup just in case.
Okay. Yeah, in Takria, you can go to. I mean, there's the magic shops. All have it.
Yeah,
the two magic shops there. And then you might be able to find an herbalist shop if you wanted to look for one.
Well, whatever I think probably magic shop would be the place to go.
Okay. You go into the big one or the one you went to last time?
Probably. Yeah, that guy kind of creeps me out if Jace isn't with me, so I'd probably not go there. So if I'm by myself, I'll probably go to the big one.
Okay. Yeah, if you go to the big one, you find it there.
I'm just gonna buy 30 gold worth of incense if they have it.
Okay. Yeah, easily enough.
All right, that's all I'm gonna do, and then I'll. Are you with me? Did you follow me, Jason? So I'll just.
Yeah, I'll go there. I'll pick up a potion of healing at the same shop if it's a possibility.
Well, if Jason's there, you guys can go to the weird back alley shop, right?
Yeah, let's go see.
If Jason's with me, I don't mind going there, but I ain't going there by myself. That guy's a little.
Yes.
weird,
Okay. So you're going to. Hold on.
We are going to
Surefoot's
shop of magic. Yes.
Alright. You guys walk in. Hello! Good to see you again.
I'm sure he doesn't have a door and he just has like a tarp that I push aside in a dramatic fashion.
No, beads.
No, there's a door.
Beads. You part the beads as you come in.
Fling the beads almost off of the door frame, and I say, "John Thaw, what's up, my man?"
Jace, you're back. What
Yes,
can I do for you?
am. Well, first we have business things to talk about, but I don't have time for that right now. Actually,
Okay.
he's looking for some incense, and I'd like to buy another potion of healing, if that's all right.
Sure. He will give you your incense at 10% off, since he knows you guys, and he will give you the potion at 10% off as well.
50 gold for one, right?
So
Let me
27
double check.
gold?
Yes.
Okay.
I will add one.
Dude,
John Thaw, do you know?
10% off would be 45 gold for one.
Got that. Manage inventory. This might be unnecessary, but I'd like to have one on me. John Thaw, I got two questions. Do you know, one, if there's any temples to Oreen around town?
I don't know of who is Oreen.
Long story. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Secondly, do you know any tattoo artists in town?
There are some. What kind of tattoo are you looking for?
Well, I don't think I can afford a magical one yet, but just any kind of tattoo.
Oh, the magical tattoos have to go through magic shop, and I don't really know how to do them very well. I can maybe do a couple, but the other magic shop, they don't look very good.
Mm. How much do they cost? They're like thousands of gold, I assume, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Can look.
No, this would just be a regular tattoo. Because I don't have thousands of gold.
What I know.
Regular tattoo, there are shops around. You could find them. So he'll point one, like, it's like, I think I passed one over, and he tells you.
Cool. Mouse, unless there's anything else, I'm just gonna look for a temple.
What him asking about the Temple Doreen? Would I know? Growing up in Brable the whole time, would I know if the Brable would have a temple dedicated to that?
Make me a religion check.
$13.
You're 13. You're not too sure. You haven't really heard that name outside of Jace talking about it.
All right.
It's a lesser known god, deity, lesser deity.
John Thal, thanks, and
course.
we'll see you around. Unless
Okay.
there's anything you want.
Enjoy to come back.
John Thal, you know I'll be back, dude. How's business been? Good?
It's been okay. It's still a little slow, but I'm always happy to see you.
The place looks cleaner, man.
I'm trying.
Yeah, it looks good. And then I'm just gonna look around. We're in Takria. I'm gonna go to the library and ask.
Don't tell Merton.
Merton decided to stay home. It's good.
Okay.
I'll just tag along with him.
I'm just gonna look for this temple. Like, should we roll for?
Maybe help him look.
If you're gonna look for the temple, go ahead and make be a perception check. You can each do one, or one of you can do one with advantage.
I got +5. I don't know if that.
Or you can make a persuasion check if you want to ask people.
Oh, I got +8 to that. I'll do that.
I'll help him whatever he's doing. So I'll just tag along and help with whatever he needs help with.
21.
All right, 21. After, it takes a few people, but yeah, you find someone who knows about it and shows you towards the temple. It's a small temple, but it is there nonetheless.
I go inside.
You are
anything,
inside.
anything in it? Anybody like attending or anything like that?
It's at this point in the day. There's a couple people in there. There's no service or anything going on right now.
Walking, ring the bell, ding ding.
But yeah, there's a couple people in there, just seeming to be like meditating or praying.
If that's the custom,
it's pretty empty.
If that's the custom, then if there's not like a priest or anything there, I'll just join in with it.
You can find someone who seems to spend their days there, work there or something, walking around.
Yeah, I'll just be like, hey, hello. Sorry to bother you.
Oh, hello. What can I do for you?
Well, to be totally honest, I'm not really sure. I've recently forged what I feel like is a special bond with Aureen. And I'd like to connect on a deeper level with her.
Well, you're always welcome to try. You just have a seat. Try to focus. Try to envision.
All right.
You never know. Sometimes something might happen. But I'll be level with you most of the time. It's just nice to sit.
This is the best religious figurehead I've ever. I'm gonna be honest. Most of the time, it's just nice to be quiet.
Don't expect miracles to happen. We're just grateful for the guidance she gives.
You sound just
so-
like just like, don't worry, the miracles don't happen that often. You're just setting the bar
This is
real
an old
low.
guy. He's like, I'm not having that.
I have a deep
I
connection.
like.
Yeah,
He's like, I like Aurene. She's great, but don't bullshit
sure
me.
you do. Go sit over there in that chair.
Well, I'll just tell you this. Freaky things have happened to me because of her. And then I just go and kneel and inhale slowly and out through the nose.
Make we'll call it a con save. At advantage, because you're inside the temple.
That's one. And sorry, I should have just rolled a second d20. So 23.
You begin to try to focus on the visions that you had. And trying to envision the scenery, the mountain. And you start to focus hard enough to sort of lose yourself. And you see that radiant sort of outline of a person. And you hear, "Hello, Jace."
Aurene?
Did you need something?
Yeah, lots of things. But I guess most pressing, I'm about to go look for my mom, and we're about to head into a place that I think I'm gonna need your help on.
You have all the help I can give you.
Frankly, I'm nervous. I'm nervous she's not going to be there, or I'm not going to find her, or worse, she won't be alive to save, or we won't make it out alive.
The figure sort of looks like the bright parts on her face where her eyes would be sort of dim for a second as the head looks down. She looks back up at you. She is alive. But I can't tell you where.
Okay. Well, knowing you're with me is... I don't really know you, but knowing you're with me is all I need. Thank you for everything you've given me so far.
The boon I have given you is a repayment to your family. So thank you.
Just keep an eye out for me and her and wherever my dad is.
I'll do what
I
I
don't
can.
suppose you know where he is either, huh?
Unfortunately, that side of your family I do not have quite the same connection.
He was still loyal to you, right? He had a
was.
pact with you?
He did.
Okay.
He has been hidden from me.
Well, I'll do my best to find him.
I hope you do.
Aurene, you gave my dad abilities. You've given me abilities. They're different.
Yes.
Could I seek you out sometime for the strength you gave to him?
If that is what you wish.
I'm afraid I might need it but it's too soon to tell. Thank
Very
you.
well. Of course, Jace. You know where to find me. And that sort of starts fading away. You open your eyes, you're still in the temple. Mouse is
I take,
tapping
like-
his foot.
Mouse, mouse leaning against the wall, trying to stay awake. It's too quiet in here.
I take like a final breath. I get up. I approach the old man and give him a donation.
We appreciate it.
I'll give him 50 gold.
Oh,
Really appreciate it.
this.
And then I'll
this will feed us for a while.
it's
Make the
more
maintenance easier.
it's not enough for what I've been given. And then I go and I'm gonna get a tattoo and let's go back to the tower.
I take it you found what you were looking for.
What kind of tattoo you getting?
I'm gonna get a tattoo of
Do we need to go to the big magic shop for a magical tattoo?
oh I can't afford a
You ain't got
magic
that kind of
tattoo.
money.
It's like
He wants an actual tattoo.
thousands of gold. This is just aesthetic. I'm gonna get a tattoo of Oreen's hand when it gripped my arm when she reached out to me.
Okay. It'll
Like
cost
the
you,
outline of that.
We'll say 2 gold.
I have a question about that tattoo. Is it a picture of someone's hand, or is it like a whole hand tattooed onto your arm?
Yeah,
Like,
the whole
as if it's
hand.
grabbing like that, just like
Yes.
hand all the way around. It's not a
Mhm.
drawing of an arm and a hand grabbing the arm, but like a whole hand all the way around your arm.
Yes, the whole
There we
hand.
go.
all the- yes, the whole forearm. Just
Yeah.
hers gripping that thing.
Nice.
And then I'll get one on my back of the mountain too.
That's a long day.
No, I'm just kidding. We'll go back to tower. Sorry.
Okay.
It's selfish.
That would take
So-
hours, especially in D&D land where they're doing like the stick poke thing. They're going.
Yep, exactly. The mountain can be the magical one whenever I get the freaking money for that.
All right, you guys head back to the tower. Is there anything else you want to do, either in Takria or at the tower?
No, we're good to go. I'm ready to jump into the abyss, which is not hell.
Which is
Jace.
not hell.
Jace was really reticent before, but he's ready. He comes back and he's feeling a newfound sense of confidence for this.
He's like, I even got the lotion the tattoo artist recommended so that I don't get dry on this quest.
Yeah.
I need some like infection rolls during the whole thing. Abyss has got to be full of like bad stuff for tattoos.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so
All
I
right.
guess we'll take the rest of the night and rest because I need to wait
Okay.
for that necklace to recharge at dawn.
All right. You guys rest through the night, wake up the next morning. It is November 1st. And
Is that-
what would you like to, I just was noticed it was a new month, so I thought I'd mention it.
Okay. Happy birthday, whoever it is.
I thought that's what he was getting at. I thought, oh,
Nope.
it's somebody's birthday now?
Something does happen on November 3rd, but if the person remembers, then that's great. If not, that's fine too.
Uh-oh.
You guys,
I got my info pulled up right here.
all
I
right.
need to read everything again.
You guys wake up. What are you doing?
Making sure everybody knows that I'm not 100% sure that I can send us to the abyss, but I think I know how it works.
We're walking triumphantly to the portal room, and then freeze frame. It pulls out, and it goes, next time on D&D.
Pretty much.
Are you guys using the terminus fork? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah, I'm going to put
Freaking
the
do it.
terminus work in to see if it does what I think it's going to do. Haven't actually done it.
Didn't it spit us out with like a patooey noise?
All right, so you guys all gather around in this little it's like a circular like console, basically, with one end that's open. You guys all funnel into the middle of it. Mouse puts the fork inside the machine, pushes the button. You guys are whisked away to a different plane. You start looking around. You first get there. Here, I'll do this. First get there, and you see what you see is it's a bit bizarre.
It's like the portal room in Stormwind.
It is. It's you show up and you start looking around, and this place is like divided into what looks to be like pie slices. But instead of going out, they go up and around you, like you're on the inside of a beach ball. And you look up, and it's like you're inside like a Dyson sphere, basically. It's big, but the terrain in front of you goes up and around. And as you start to look, you see there are things walking, seemingly on the ceiling and on the walls, like the gravity bends with the floor. And every slice looks a little bit different.
So do we get the sense that we just walk out into the sliver that we want, and that's how we get into it?
Well,
is that what we get a sense of?
Just a moment. This is a representation for you. There we go. And as you're sort of still bewildered, you look around and you hear, "Hey!" You turn around, and there is a, like, 15-foot tall demon-like entity, like, looking down at you, snarling. And that is where we will end for the night. So we'll pick up there next week, hopefully. So thank you guys for playing. Thanks everyone for watching.
All right.
We'll see you then. Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.